Shredlords? Can you guys hear me? Happy Friday, Junior! Happy Friday, Junior Shredlords! So, let's address the elephant in the room. You guys like my new intro or what, huh? You guys like it or what? If you like this new starting scene, you gotta smash that like button on YouTube. Hurry! If you actually like it, do me a favor and like it. I'm just out here trying to make some Shredlord smart money moves. Okay, let's clean up the desktop. Let's make sure we get the stream started and not get ourselves into legal trouble by showing pieces of information we're not allowed to show. Kenny Finance. Ooh, I got a new Goop song. What about this? How about this? Oh, jeez. It's amazing what happens when I have like 10 minutes to spare during the day. I should be finding all these different gadgets. What's up, chat? What we doing? Who wants a business, huh? All right. Twitch is working. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you so much, Chris. Okay, so we have this scene. Also, when I gotta go take a little break, we got this scene right here. We got a little be right back action. And then when I gotta go to bed, we got a little ending scene. Hey, chat, we got it all. But I know what y'all came here for. Y'all came here to see Kenny Finito Finance. That scene didn't really change. We're back here. We're yapping, chat. What's good? I can't hear you guys. Hold on. Let me hear you guys first. This kind of gives retro, right? I think... Welcome to the Smart Money Time Machine. Welcome to the Smart Money Time Machine. Like, look at this. It kind of feels very retro. I'm just getting my gadgets together, chat. I'm just getting my gadgets together. We got scenes for everybody. Started off, oh snap, I just pressed the start button. Oh, I gotta go use the restroom. Oh, I gotta go home. Yeah. We're learning. Now, the next step, I need my soundboard. I gotta be able to press those buttons like... Also, for anybody that is watching that is not subscribed, smash that subscribe button. For anybody that is subscribed, thank you for subscribing. Do not unsubscribe. But for all the newbies, if you are a newbie on YouTube, I dare you to subscribe because we got a new subscribe button. We also have a new donation button, animation. All kinds of things. Guys, I cranked for a good, like, hour on all this stuff. You had had a 100 day today? Shut the freaking front door. Wait, you had a what? Hold on. We got to get this thing started. Hold on. Wait, chat. That's cool and all. But we're here to make some money moves. Let's be real about it. We're here to make some money moves, chat. We're here to make some money moves, chat. And I need $1 billion. Let's be real about it. I don't really care about how you feel about it. We're about to get so much goop tonight, y'all. We gotta do a little bit of a roll call, chat. What's up? I need $1 billion. All right, hold on. James showed up first. What's up, Top Dog Shredlord? Happy Friday, Junior. Edgar, what's up, my man? Oh, Coop is here early, y'all. Young Bull Coop is here early. What else? We're taking attendance. We're taking attendance. Apologies if I mispronounce your name. I'm the substitute teacher for today. Yeah. Hey, James, I appreciate that, man. Hello, Kendall. Andy, what's up, my boy? Did you like the new intro, Andy? Huh? You like it? Hey. Hey, we low-key got so much to crank on today. We got so much to crank on today, chat. Wait, also, chat. We got some huge news on the holdco front. Chat, we got some huge news on the holdco front. This is like a big deal. I think next week I'm gonna have health insurance. I spoke with a health insurance broker for like 2 hours today, getting the health insurance locked in for me and the employees. We low key might have health insurance. We low key might stop raw dog in life. And we might actually have health insurance. That's a really big freaking deal, chat. Let's freaking go.
Let's be real about it. I mean, I don't really care about how you feel about it.
It's the little things, chat. It's the little things when you're a builder, man.
And I still got it.
Stack these W's, boy.
Let's be real about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really care about how you feel about it.
Edwin, my boy, what up, top dog, Shred Lord?
It's not a real
hey, Rich is in the mix. What's up, man?
I need $1 billion.
Hello, Chris. Thanks for confirming Twitch as well. Oh, Lyrics Tube is early. What up, top dog? What up, top dog, Shred Lord? Oh, snap, our mentor is here. Retail, how you doing? Nothing really big happened. I just let people know that I might have health insurance, maybe, so it's kind of a big deal for me. We just maybe have health insurance. I'll let you guys know my whole process, pricing and everything.
I don't see much, man. I only see cash.
Romy K, what up, champ? Can I call you Romy K? Oh my goodness, Swan, what up, dude? Welcome back, bro. Welcome back. Jackson, my man. Hey, Jackson, W ideas yesterday, bro. W ideas yesterday. W freaking ideas yesterday, my boy. You know? Hey, chat. Hey, I'm freaking geeked today, chat. You want to know why? Because we are T-minus 1 week away from an official closing on a crazy cash flowing business. We built a 13-week model in the business freaking prints. We're about to sign up for a business credit card, and I'm going to show you guys how to manage your cash conversion cycles. We're about to freaking, what else are we about to freaking do? We're about to get freaking health insurance. We hired somebody this week as well to do 24-hour coverage. Yo, chat, I don't know about you guys, but it's a freaking 100 out of 100 day. We're out here getting freaking bags, chat. Lock the freak in, Shred Lords.
Let's be real about it. I mean, I don't really care about how you feel about it. I mean, I don't even really have a real hobby.
I'm not sleeping, but I'm cranking.
And I still got it.
I'll tell you that.
I need $1 billion.
I ain't sleeping, but I'm cranking.
I mean, I don't really care about how you feel about it. I mean, I don't even really have a real hobby. It's not a real
apologies, I also had a bloom. Not sponsored.
I've been in the lab, so I'm not one you see around thinking about my goals, so I'm not fun to be.
Should we play our greatest tonight? What else we got going on? How you guys doing?
I don't ever see the ground. Wild call by. You can say I'm in the.
Wait. Everybody in the chat. If you're not spamming the like button, I don't know what the heck y'all doing. Second of all, make sure you put in the chat. We got to do a roll call. Tell me how the heck your day is going. We need a 5 out of 5 days in the chat. 1 if you had a crappy day, 5 if you had a banger day, and everybody knows the Shred Rule rules. If you've woken up and you were above ground today, that's a freaking 5 out of 5, all right? So we got to take the little blessings as wins. Spam in the chat down below. How was your day? 1 if it was crappy, 5 if it was an absolute W. Let's rock.
Let's be real about it. I mean, I don't really care about how you feel.
I think we account for 100% of Kayvon's streams. We love his song. Roll call. Romy K, my boy Juan's back. Jackson's here. Edwin had 100 out of 100 day. Sharaf, what's up, legend? I'm gonna answer your question in a second. Coop, what up? Top dog, Shred Lord. Edgar's in the mix. W Health. El Canard, what the heck is that, dude? How you doing, Shred Lord? What's going on? We got freaking Retail in the mix. We got Tyler Outlaw here. Welcome back, dude. Welcome back. It's been a minute. We got Coop. Oh my goodness gracious, we got Paul E.G. Is that AJ? What the heck? AJ J, is that you? Paulie G.
I'm about to relapse. I'm getting all this money just from making
Is that AJ?
Take care of my hood when I'm paying.
Why's your name Paulie G?
I'm managing my waist.
Cool, what up, boy?
He's trash, but they look me up.
What up? Who else we got? Who else we got in here?
Let's be real about it.
Yo.
I mean, I don't
Oh,
really
no.
care about how you feel about it.
It's somebody else. I thought you were my cousin. Kareem, what up, dude? How you doing, Shred Lord?
Let's be real about it. I mean, I don't really care about how you feel.
Joag, what's up, legend? How we doing? Darkest Sunray, hello, hello, hello. Freaking 10 out of 5 for what? Hey, I love that. I love these 10 out of 5s. Darkest Sunray, yours is 1 out of what? We gotta get that up, bro. We gotta get that up, bro. Andy's having a 5 out of 5 day. Lyrics having a 5 out of 5 day.
I said, what's up to him? You can't take that shit.
Paulie G. Okay. Well, I still think you my cousin. Hey, we might not be blood related, hey, but we all fam in this Red Lord household. What up, dude? Shoot, we still cousins. You know what I'm saying? We got a crank today, y'all. We got a crank today. Hey, Kendall. Kendall, how the heck you doing?
Mommy would be proud of, let's be real about it. I mean, I don't really care about how you feel.
Kendall, you crazy for that.
I mean, I don't even really have a real hobby.
Vince, what's up, legend?
And I still got
El Canard, 5 out of 5.
Let's be real
Polar, what up, boy?
I mean, I don't really care about
How you doing, my dude?
I mean, I don't even
Shaw or Shay? Can I call you Shaw or Shay? Can I call you Shay Shay? I need $1 billion. Yeah. Hey, chat, we on track to make a couple B's today, you know? We on track to make a couple B's today. You know what I'm saying, chat? We just rocking and rolling. Hey, y'all know how I like my Carolina vibes. We got a little Carolina. We got a little part 2 for the Carolina vibes. How y'all like this? I found another one. It's Shaw, not Shay. Okay, so Shaw. All right. My boy Shaw's in the mix. Well, I don't know if you're a boy or a girl, Shaw. Can I call? I'm gonna assume I'm gonna be gender neutral here. My homie Shaw. All right. Hey, y'all here and y'all locked. I rock with it. Okay. So should we start? I'm down to start cranking. You guys down to start cranking? Okay, starting off with all the Shred Lords that showed up early. Give me a city and give me a business model, and I'm gonna find you guys a business. We're gonna do a quick little mini segment of finding somebody a business, and we're gonna put that into the Discord. But then, oh my goodness, Cool Webby, what the heck is up, Top Dog Shred Lord? Cool Webby, the Palm Beach Prince. What's up, dude? Hey, okay, Buffalo, New York. That was the first thing I saw. Buffalo, New York was the first thing I saw, y'all. So we're gonna put that in Buffalo, New York. We're gonna do Buffalo, New York. Germany. Bro, how the heck am I gonna find something in Germany? What y'all think I am, bro? Okay. How do y'all think I'm gonna find something in freaking Germany, chat? What the heck? All right, Buffalo, New York. Hold on, okay. Okay, so here's how it's gonna work. This is how it's gonna work. I have to. Oh, CJ Gortz. Minneapolis, what up, Top Dog Shred Lord? Falar, we already did Ontario, Canada. Didn't I find you a business already, bro? Didn't I find you a business? Dad, you got it popping, kitty? Hey, you wanna know why? Because we Top Dog Shred Lords in the mix. And if people are in here and not subscribed or hitting that like button, this complete disrespect to the hustle. We need y'all active in here, man. It's Friday, Junior. You think I came here not to crank? Lock in, Shred Lords. And plus, if anybody's watching that's not subscribed, I want you to press that subscribe button because I have a new animation and I want to see if it works. But if you're already subscribed, do not unsubscribe. Do not do that. I already showed you guys the Streamlab or the Streamlabs donation animation, so that's a fun one. Whenever that pops up, whoever wants to give money. Where is Boogie? Somebody call Boogie. Tell him get in here and give us some money for Chat Capital. Somebody call Boogie and tell us to give us some money for Chat Capital. Or Eric. Yeah. Someone call Eric, Boogie, or Hammy and tell them give us some money. Our friendship subscription, our friendship dues are due. Okay? Okay, wait, hold on. What was I doing? I'm getting multi-tracked. I'm having way too much fun. I was supposed to look for Buffalo, New York. For my cousin, Paulie G. Buffalo, New York. Okay. Do you want a particular business model? Paulie G? Ooh, what do you think of, okay, Shaw, can you put your question back in the chat? I gotta scroll all the way back up there, and I'm gonna forget. But let me find Paulie G a business real quick. High energy? Yeah. Yeah. Wanna know why? Because we're freaking cracked, bro. Dude, I like anything that cash flows. Karim, I love anything that cash flows. You wanna know why? We're here to make smart money moves. And guys, the businesses that we pick, they have to, the businesses that we pick, I will put them into the Discord, okay? All the businesses that we pick, they will go into the, oh, wow, hold on. Wow, we got some people yapping up in here. Hold on, we got people showing businesses in here. We got freaking Austin Hughes pulling up here to giving us ideas on crane businesses, staffing businesses. Hey, shout out to the shred lords that are already in the Discord giving us amazing investment commentary. But all the businesses that we do, I'm gonna put them into the Discord. I don't know if you guys are in the Discord. I hope so. If you aren't in the Discord, I don't know what the heck you're doing. But I'm going to put these into the Discord. Rich Topic, you're here. What up, dude? Oh, my goodness. Rich Topic, we were waiting for you, bro. What's up, dude? We were waiting for you, bro. We're about to cook up, bro. We're literally about to cook up, dude. But I was like, we can't start without Rich Topic. Like, we have to, bro. We can't, like, oh, no. Oh, where's my Casito vibes at? All right, good. Like, we can't start without Rich Topic. Like, we literally cannot start without Rich Topic. We have to have Rich. And guys, if you don't know a Rich Topic, he's going to be literally a billionaire in like 5 years. Okay. And then Shah asked the question, when you see a business price like $8,000 and it says 165K a year in profit, is that real? Oh, that's a scam. Bro, that's a scam. Report it and run as fast as you can away from that thing. All right? Get as far away as possible. On average, what you should think of is whenever you see a business listing, it should be at least 2 times the cash flow amount, right? Like this is a real listing because the cash flow number here is 500,000 and the asking price is 1.3. So it implies that it's about a 2.5 times multiple. That's realistic because average multiples today for real businesses are around 3 to 5 times. Giovanni, what the heck is up, Top Dog Shred Lord? Happy Thursday. I hope you're having literally the craziest, dopest week of your entire life. You love the channel? Hey, I love that you love the channel. You know that? I really love that you love the channel. And can't wait to get into learning something live, some deal finding. All right, fine. You guys are giving me a little bit of expectations here. Or you can be like Edwin and find businesses off of Facebook Marketplace. Edwin has found 2 businesses so far, one of them being a scam, the other being an actual company. But he's found 2 businesses so far that are cash flowing businesses on Facebook Marketplace. I stick to proprietary deals, biz buy sell, and bankers. But Edwin is a master at creative sourcing. But we have to find Paulie G. We're giving Paulie G a chat. And if you guys also want me to find you one, spam it in the chat what your ideal geography and industry is, and I'll try to find it for you. I'm feeling generous today, chat. I'm feeling generous today. You know, I'm feeling kind of generous today. Because literally, while some people are out here charging you guys $10,000 for a silly course, Skinny Finance is doing it for free, and all he's asking is you to be nice in the chat and spam that like button. Ooh. Okay. You guys, so you see what I look for, chat? This is what I look for, chat. What I look for is when the cash flow number is higher than the asking price, something's off. Something's off. Because, like, why would a business literally, why would someone give this away? Why would they sell it for less than what they could collect it for? Paulie G, before we give you some crazy stuff right now, let me just walk you through some of the red flags that I see when I go through and I source some businesses. All right. The first red flag, look at this guy, David. You know what I'm saying? The first red flag that I see is this guy, David, out here wearing a neon blue shirt with a 1920s tie and like a checkered suit. Just kidding. Let me be nice. I'm joking. Kenny, don't be unhinged today. All right. So first red flag. The business is literally only 8 years old. If the business is only 8 years old, it hasn't truly gone through a severe services-oriented businesses correction, right? What have been the historical moments in the economy, at least here in the US, where there's been actual structural correction, right? Number one, 2001, the tech bubble. That thing hit absolutely everything. Next, 2008, 2009 recession. That shut down everyone and their mama's businesses, right? Then COVID, 2020. I guess this one lived through COVID. That's okay. And then the fourth one is the 2021 tech correction. That applies if you're looking at a software business, or you're looking in the public markets. But right now, looking at this, all I can see, chat, if I'm looking at this, is simply they haven't gone through 01. And James, you know what happened in 01. Where's James at? James, you in the chat still? We all know what happened in 01. And James, you probably invested through 2008. Give us some war stories, James. And whoever else was around and investing and deploying during 2008, give us some war stories. I'm pretty sure James either lost a little bit of bread or you made a bunch of bread off of the overreactions, right? So I just don't I don't like the fact that a small business hasn't survived the Great Recession. You know what I mean? That's my closest indicator. I'll tell you now, for the holding company, Dreamline, I do not buy anything that is not over 30 years old. If a business is younger than 30 years old, it's chalked. I don't want nothing to do with it. You know? I don't want nothing to do with it, chat. Not a thing. So that's the first red flag for me, is that it was established 2018. Asking prices below the cash flow. But you usually, I know, who said that? Tyler said something about the debt. But you're usually buying a business on a cash-free, debt-free basis. So that kind of doesn't had to learn to adapt to short 2008 was actually decent for me. I knew it, James. And guys, if you don't know who James is one of our greatest investors in our chat. The guy's just got motion. Right? But it is like a ridiculously high margin business also. Like this business doing $638,000 of cash flow on $745,000 of revenue. That is probably I can't do the quick math. Where's my analyst? Chris, what's the math on that? The math is probably 85% plus cash flow margins, right? 638 divided by 745 equals 638 divided by 745. Oh my goodness, I'm so freaking cracked today, chat. I'm so cracked. I said 85. It is literally 85. You can't freaking touch me at this, bro. Let's go. All right, anyway, if a business is 85% cash flow margins, why is it selling for somehow lower than the cash flow number? So that's either really crappy business or you're buying yourself literally just equipment and you got to go build it yourself. These FedEx routes, those actually don't work. Healthcare practice, you need to have a license. General contractor, that might be something. Ooh, manufacturing. Maybe in upstate New York, right? Buffalo's upstate, right? Pauly G? Isn't, wait, right? I think so, right? I think it's, I think so, right? Okay. Ooh, let's put like a limit on the price. Like a cheat code when you're looking through this is if you want to solve for a margin, what you can do. Oil and gas leases, TPL stock GOAT. Oh shoot! Wait. We're about to talk some stocks in a minute, guys. So put those stock ideas as well in there. I don't know if A-Dub's here. A-Dub's our chief investment officer for Chat Capital. We're gonna put $1 million of revenue max, right? Because you can kind of back into a margin number, right? So that means that the minimum revenue that I want to see has to be 750,000, no max. So that means that at least the business needs to be doing 40% plus margins. You know what I mean? So that's how you back into it. And then the asking price, you can back into the multiple. Is I only want to pay no more than 3 times. And if that's the case, this is how you back into businesses that fit that characteristic. 40% plus margins and under 3 times. Because we kind of put 2 filters on there. And we found a damage and restoration company. That asking price is too weird. These are all too weird. Maybe the margin thing is a little too much for us. Let's do this. How about this? Okay, see, a lot of weird stuff going on. Let's just do back to this. Usually takes time to find a good one. As you see, there's 1,500 of these. Let's back into the multiple. Yo, a new screensaver 5-day. Hey, I love that. I love that, brother. I'm glad you're having a 5-day, A-Dub. And I hope you got some amazing investment ideas, sir. You guys would be surprised how talented Chad is at finding some really good investment ideas. Okay. 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 I'm reading these, but I'm letting you know why I don't like them. Internal medicine. Healthcare is very tricky right now. I would avoid healthcare. This executive leader stuff, those are all chalked. You can literally go on ChatGPT and do professional leadership plans now. Highly profitable retail opportunity. I don't want to touch retail because you're relying 100% on foot traffic, especially a local place. And nothing but leases and rents are rising. Profitable industry supply company with 20 plus year history. This actually could be interesting. But if they're only selling gloves and jackets, that's a commoditized product, and I'm not going to like that. High margin Chinese and Vietnamese restaurant. I love high margin. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. We're not in Buffalo anymore. I totally forgot about this. Oh, my goodness. I think when I cleared the filters, they took me away from Buffalo. Okay. Closet business. Don't need that. That one sucks. Okay. I think it's a Buffalo problem. Pauly G, there's a Buffalo problem. We can't even find a freaking business here in Buffalo. Maybe we have to do lower cash flow. Let's try this. Home improvement siding business? Nope. Nope. Ice cream business? Nope. Unless it's been around literally for like 100 years. Korean barbecue? Nope. Stellar custom closets? Nope. Treatment center, body sculpting and med spa? Commoditized product. There's one on every single corner now. And there's like, consumers have way too many things going on. Buffalo's dying? Okay, so if that's the case, Pauly G, it's time for you to and the family to move to Miami. Pauly G, if this is what I'm seeing here, I think it's time for you and the family to move to Miami, all right? Oh, wait, hold on. Property management? No, because apparently people aren't flying into Buffalo, you know? I don't think people are vacationing that much in Buffalo. Then profitable cafe. No, we don't want to rely on food. A bed and breakfast, Airbnb, and wedding venue. This might be interesting. It might be interesting, but you have to diligence the underlying underlying demographics to see if people are getting married. What's the next state we should look at, guys? I see Nashville. I see Vegas. Spam in the chat. What else we should look at? What else? Property damage and restoration? Nope. Vet clinic? Nope. Okay. There you have it. We can't find anything in Buffalo. I literally can't find anything in Buffalo. Is it clip? What up, legend? Georgia. CJ says San Antonio. San Antonio actually might work because we got a lot of San Antonio people in here. There's a lot of there's for some reason, half my chat's in San Antonio. We low-key popping in Texas, chat. Okay, Pauly G, if you had to pick the number one out of all of available listings in Buffalo, if we had to pick one, it's between this and this. This has been around since 1925. Strong margins. It's a country inn, event center, aka church, single family. Low-key, the church is coming back, y'all. The church is coming back. Literally, the church is coming back. So low-key, you can lease it out to churches. Jesus is coming back, chat. You can lease it out to churches. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can lease it out to churches. Like, if you're gonna lease it out to churches, Jesus will find a way. Surely, you know? If you're gonna lease it out to churches, Jesus will surely find a way. You know? And if y'all watching and y'all not subscribed, I don't know what the heck y'all doing. Lock the heck in, Shred Lords. I'm only giving the businesses to subscribers. So, I don't know what's going on. Look at the margins, cash flow, and the amount of years it's been active. No, that's just the start. Because Kareem, you got to filter through so many businesses. There are literally hundreds of businesses you can look at. There are literally hundreds and thousands. Off the quick look, you want to check. You also got to look about the industry. You also got to think about the industry. The industry is kind of like a no-brainer for me. Keep in mind, guys, like in my career, I've looked at probably 10,000 plus businesses. So like I know good versus bad industries. It's the pattern recognition. But like, there's just numerical filters that you need to see. Like, I already know the math of if I want to lever up a business 50-60% with SBA to acquire the company, I know I need to have at least 30 to 40% cash flow margins, at least, right? So that's kind of like the quick filter. But then the year, how long it's been around, that's also a major filter. I'm not buying a business that was started in the 2020s, like 2020, 2021, 2022. Like, it's like they literally haven't even gotten their feet wet. You know what I mean, chat? If they haven't even gotten their feet wet, like, there's no reason at all I need to be doing that. Sha, I do actually. I do. I don't know if you guys ever watch my YouTube videos. I know you guys are here on the live, but I don't know if you guys ever watch my YouTube videos. But I talk about like the ebook all the time. It's actually like a full like a 15, 20 page book that I put together on how to do diligence acquisitions. I don't have the link on me now. It's in one of my videos, but has anybody ever seen that? Does anybody have the link that they can do? Wait, James, what did you buy, bro? What'd you buy? You bought Google? Did you buy Google stock? Please tell me you bought Google stock. I need help on that stock, bro. I need help, bro. I need help on that stock, bro. I need help on that stock. Wait, low key? Pauly G, this one might low key be a banger. Pauly G, this might be a bag, bro. The seller will train. I like this. The person's trying to retire. They give us a website. The website's old. How are they making any money with this kind of old website? Do you know how fancy like websites are now? You buy an old boring company like this and you literally update the website to look something like this. You literally update the website to look something like this. All you literally have to do is vibe code it or get somebody cracked on Upwork to build your website, get you some B-roll based on your local area. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Like, how is it like, keep in mind, with this kind of website, apparently they're doing $230,000 of revenue. You need to do quality of earnings to verify that. They're doing that kind of revenue with this kind of website, chat. Is that or is that not chalked? Their Adobe don't even work. You know what I mean? But Darkest Sunray, though, it's like it attracts the eyeball. Like, I make purchasing decisions based on like how fancy a website is, especially a hotel. Like, if their website's like this, surely my room key's not working. You know, if their website is like this, surely my room key is gonna have some issues. You know what I mean? But what's interesting is like, that's a very easy lift. That's a super easy value creation effort. Like, you have to think about conversion. How many people are visiting your website? Like, how many people are visiting your website that leave because it's like ugly? Like, you have to look at the website traffic compared to the conversion to an actual customer. And if that's the case, you got to figure out like how many freaking people are just dipping and leaving, you know? Maybe they use social media. Let's see. Let's go into social medias. They only have Facebook. They literally only have Facebook, guys. They literally only have Facebook. And here's their Facebook. Well, they got 2,000 followers on Facebook. Last time they posted was 2023. It's a local establishment. Everybody look happy, you know? So it's impressive because this business has been able to successfully able to do 80% plus cash flow margins, 200 plus of revenue with a crappy website, only Facebook, and kind of just doing like a revenue model that's kind of random, you know? For someone that's in Buffalo, New York, or like the Erie County, like Pauly G, you could turn this up. You could turn this up. All right? Do you like this business? I'm here. Yeah, especially, and it's been around for 100 years. It's been around for 100 years. Okay, so my gift to chat, my first gift to chat, I'm gifting you guys to visit. You know why? Because it's a special day because we're on day 50, chat. We're on day 50 of consistently streaming, so I'm feeling generous. So I'm going to give you guys some businesses. I'm putting this one in the Discord, all right? All of the businesses that we found, I'm putting in the Discord. This one, okay. Businesses from stream. Who did this one go to? What? This was Pauly G. Was this Pauly G? It was you, right? Pauly G? Okay, number one, Pauly G. Here's your business. Boom. Okay, who's up? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Spam in the chat. Spam in the chat. I literally have the attention span of a freaking 4-year-old. So, first one I see, I'm gonna click. Oh, wait, we need some vibes. Hold on, chat. We need a little bit of vibes. Do I like that vibe? You guys want to hear? No, I don't want to play this new song. Ooh, what about this song? Welcome to the Cafecito. We're treating this thing literally just like Miami. We're in a Miami cafe, making some moves. We're in Miami cafe making some moves. Oh my goodness. Oh, Nashville, Tennessee. Okay. Nashville, Tennessee. Any particular business? Like industry? This is also good. Here, I'm gonna give you this one too. Pauly G, you get this one too. I'm gonna give you this one too. I'm gonna put it in Discord. Okay. Hot markets, Texas, Tennessee, and Florida. Dude, CJ, you are 1,000% correct, bro. You are literally 1,000% correct, Shredlord. Oh, wait, cool. Webby, you want one in Palm Beach, too? We can do Palm Beach next. Okay, which one am I doing? Nashville, Tennessee? Wait, Nashville's like a big country town, right? Wait, Edwin, I thought you were in Texas. Ventanitas vibes, hey, dale, dale, dale. Dale ahora, amigo. ¿Qué tal, amigos? ¿Qué tal, amigos? Kitty, I'm glad you realized me on the chat because I tried to get on other streamers' attention by sending majority chat requests. Thank you for noticing. Hey, I notice everybody. At least I try to. So, Sha, thank you for showing up and taking the time to hang out with me. That's the first thing. So you ain't gotta thank me. I thank you. But e-commerce businesses, be careful with that. I remember your message. So be careful with that, man. All right, just make sure you don't go broke. You know what? Just because you sent that message, I'll find you one too. I'm gonna find. Stay tuned. So I'm gonna find Edwin, a business in Tennessee, and then I'm gonna find Cool Webby, a business in West Palm Beach, and then I'm gonna find Nimrose, my freaking doctor. Wait, Nimrose, holy crap, holy moly, Nimrose, you'd be so proud of me, bro. I think I'm gonna have health insurance in like a week, so I can stop raw dogging life. Let's go. I've also been eating healthy too, man. I've been getting my creatine. I've been getting like my creatine. Richard, hush up, bro. Talk about once I get to 2,000 concurrent viewers will be hard. I'm still gonna read every single thing in the chat. I'm just gonna get faster with it. I'm gonna get faster and better. You know what I mean? James, you're scared of snakes and spiders, but you're making $1 million trades? Come on, bro. Come on. Andy, you're noticing? I low-key am getting kind of jacked, chat. Okay. Lock in. Okay, Nashville, Tennessee. This is what it looks like. Boom. All right, I'm gonna find you a dog in Nashville, Tennessee. Under $1 million. Under that. Wait, let's restart the song. I really like it. Hi, Garrett. Also, I didn't say hi, but how the heck you doing, Garrett? How's your tracker going? Oh, okay, wait. So, Sha, we have to do Edwin, Tennessee, Cool Webby, West Palm Beach, Las Vegas. In Las Vegas, we have to do Chris. I got you, my boy. I got you, Chris. Oh, it worked! Oh my goodness! Oh, V Jeff, thank you so much for subscribing. Did you guys see that? I made a thing to where when somebody subscribes, it does that. We are family. Guys, I'm learning how to stream. Let's go. Okay, sorry, Edwin. But Sha, after we do Vegas for Chris, we are going to do online business for Sha. Okay? All right. Let's clear here to Nashville. Wait, do you like Nashville only for the parties? Or do you like the actual, like, Wait, are you trying to go to Nashville for the parties, Edwin? Or do you actually like it for the, you know, business macro? Get that, huh? Okay. Marketing agency? Nope. AI can do that. Rapidly growing party boat? Potentially. I like it. It's still a growing market. I got beef with you. Beef with who? Oh, y'all got beef with each other. Hey, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Hey, chat, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. CJ, how do you know about all these ideas for markets? A Hispanic grocery store? These are actually cash flowing machines. Like, I don't like big box grocery stores, but the specialty ones, those have generational customers. Okay, wait. So, Pauly G, you see how like this has like way more business options than Buffalo? Like this just shows it's a better market. You know what I mean? This is cool for now, but these are about to be commoditized. It is like a nice flip, and it's a franchise also. So like a lot more bigger box, bigger budget franchises are launching these things. So it's a little tricky. So you got to be careful. And this is the golf retail thing. Retail machine opportunity? No. Moving company? No, it's too many of those. Dry cleaner? That's okay, but people aren't wearing that many things that need to be dry cleaned. So while your rents are rising, your consumer like long-term tailwinds are going down. We don't need to buy a bread route. Crane and equipment servicing company. That sounds like a boring business. Profitable business-to-business opportunity. It doesn't even tell you what the kind of business is. That's a scam. Niche flooring. Nope. Too tied to new construction. Profitable. Oh my goodness. Wait. This is Pauly G. There is so many more businesses here. Wait. Pauly G. Pauly G. You gotta move to Nashville, Tennessee. There's so many good businesses here. Oh my goodness. You see how these tabs are opening up? Wait. I'm actually kind of geeked. Fully remote land wholesaling business. That's like flipping land, right? You can't. Wait, a pet cremation business? That multiple's too low. Something's up with that. Or you're buying yourself a job. Johnny Rockets? Nope. Home health service? Nope. Pool service route? Nope. Profitable other? Okay, well, hold on. Established profitable signage manufacturer? What the heck is this? Turnkey senior care facility? Franchise? Nope. There's also a lot of regulation going on with these home health agencies. Be very careful you guys are buying into this. Be very careful. Do you guys like this song too? I kind of like this new song. I think we found ourselves a good little playlist for our cafecito vibes. Outpatient psychiatric practice. That is good. It cash flows well, but you're gonna have to be licensed or find someone that's licensed. And you can buy this business and actually partner up with the licensed psychiatrist. Okay. Professional nannies and childcare? Nope. Y'all know what happened with childcare businesses in Minnesota. I'm pass on that. A floral shop? This actually is... A floral shop actually might be a little bit of a vibe. A floral shop actually might be a little bit of a vibe, chat. Hold on. This could actually be... Edwin, you might have found a W market. Do you guys see the difference? Chat, is it just me or you're noticing like a considerable difference in the quality and the depth and the breadth of businesses in Tennessee versus Buffalo? Pauly G, you gotta move the family to Nashville. All I'm saying. I'm keeping it a buck, bro. I'm keeping it, hey, we cousins, man. I'm keeping it a buck, Pauly G. Okay, Edwin, we're gonna stick to just one page because I want to give everybody else stuff. Where's Hothead? Yes, real question. Oh, this one's founded in 2024 and they're selling the business. They got into the business for 1 year and then they left. Pass. This one here, founded in 2018. They haven't really faced the recession yet, so I'm gonna pass on that. Middle Tennessee Electrical Lighting and Supply Company. Super low margin, way too low margins. This is poor leadership. Or you're like, or it's kind of like, that's facts, CJ. That's facts. But sometimes, well, Buffalo has the team, Buffalo Bills. So people love, you'd be surprised. People move and relocate just for teams. You know what I mean? Okay, so we're going to pass on this one because it's too low margin. If prices continue to increase so much, if prices increase like way too much, you're going to just crush your margin profile and you won't be able to service your debt. So we're going to pass on that. The fast-growing crane and equipment service, motivated seller. How are you a motivated seller and you only had this business for 6 years? And as one employee, you're buying yourself a job. And the owner is shifting focus to another opportunity. So this business was that bad that they shifted opportunity or shifted focus, at least off of the surface. So we're actually going to pass on this too. I liked it from the headline surface name, but I don't think it's they're big money in the right market with the right operator. But you can also do it incredibly wrong. You know? Errol, what kind of business you got? Heartthrob, what up, buddy? How you doing? Thanks for tapping in on Twitch. Good to see you, sir. Okay. I knew this was going to be the one. Edwin, I think we found one. Profitable junk removal business. You guys are Bills fans? So this one here is selling for around a 5 times multiple. It's a little expensive. It's a little pricey. You can maybe negotiate. But multi-territory, strong customer base. It's been around for 15 years. That's good enough. High growth market in Franklin. Untapped market opportunity. Like it has tri regions. Junk removal is saturated, but that's an opportunity also for M&A and tuck-in acquisitions. And you can just dominate one central space. Purchase undeveloped territories. So he's already been acquiring territories. Right? Boom. Good reputation. Now, why are they selling now? Owners relocating out of state. That's good. They can't bring the business with them. They can't bring the business with them, though. You know what I'm saying? They can't bring the business with them. Oh, snap. Boogie's here. Hey, Boogie, what's up? Give us money, please. Hey, if you guys don't know, Boogie is our largest LP in chat capital. He's our largest LP in chat capital. I don't think it's a franchise. Oh, it is a franchise. Oh, crap. Oh, yep, we don't want franchises. Well, you see how it's like we're getting close, but we're ended up passing. JK Boogie, you don't have to give us money. I was joking. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Hope you're having an incredible freaking day. Top dog Shredlord, right? Everybody say W Boogie in the chat. Boogie been great. Boogie been cranking, y'all. Boogie been cranking, chat. That boy been working. He's been literally ditching me to play Arc Raiders. And it's just like, he's got no time to play Arc Raiders with me. Like after we have like our Craig sessions, I usually try to play Arc Raiders, and that boy Boogie been like, "Hey, Kitty Fonny is not tonight. Hey, Kitty Fonny is not tonight. Hey, the kids, look, the kids got to get up early. The wife is stressed. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Doing all this, and it's just like, look, hey, Boogie, I just want to play some Arc Raiders. Heartthrob, man, I'm about to play some Arc Raiders with you. I ain't even friends with Boogie no more. All right, this one, they literally only had the business for 3 years, so that's chalked. Floral shop. Like if you want to do a floral shop, what the heck? Hey, Boogie with the $100 dono. What up, top dog? Goop, 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 goop. My dog, what up, man? Hey, I appreciate you, Shred Lord. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for contributing to the Goop Capital. Thank you so much. Oh my guacamole. That's a W. That's a W, chat. I gotta update our tracker. Okay, I gotta update our tracker. So now we have, let me refresh this real quick. We now have, instead of $1,292, We have $1,392. Let's freaking go, chat. Wait, Shy, you're from South Africa? Hey, what up, twin? That's sick. Big Goop in the chat. You guys know he literally just donated just to flex. He's one of those private equity guys. Boogie just donated literally just to flex. I'm just letting you guys know now. So he didn't do it to support me. He did it to show off. So that's the kind of guy you're working with here, you know? It's like, no, that's my boy. But he been cranking, y'all. He been cranking. He been hustling. So we got to make chat capital as big as possible to get this guy an extra route. Okay, so who are we looking for after this? I like this one. This one here, 50,000 in cash flow, 4 times multiple. Pretty. Wait, I don't know what the margin profile on this though. We don't know the margin profile. So we don't know the margin profile on this. Owner wishes to retire. This one could be good. You just got to ask them the questions. You just got to diligence the marriage routes or marriage data. And they have like a water fountain to let the kids play. This might be okay. And they work likely 60 hours a week. Yeah, they're hustling. They're hustling. E-commerce. Yeah. Oh, e-commerce businesses in South Africa. Why does it need to be from South Africa? If you want to buy an e-commerce business, you can literally find one anywhere. Did you guys like the Amelie? All my animations are getting better, right? The Amelie song from when Boogie donated. Thanks, Boogie. I just wanted to test out my animations. Don't ask me for Cash App back. Once it's in, You already seen it. We already updated the numbers. Heartthrob, Amelia has always been a banger. Hags, yeah. Hags, yeah. Nah, that's too soft. Let's go here. Okay. Okay. Now, those are tough. Let me find you a good one. I got to find you a good one real quick. That's a franchise. Let me lock in real quick, chat. Let me lock in and find him a good business. Let me find him a good business. Property cleanup. That's a good idea. That might be a franchise though. Safety consulting. Yep, I like that. Ooh. Insulation and ventilation upgrade. Maybe. Oh, growing spray foam and installation services. Nope, that multiple's too off. Junk call. CJ told us it's too competitive. Wait, you said the improvements are great? Thank you so much, Richard. I appreciate it. Dude, Richard, I'm freaking learning, dude. I'm freaking learning. You want to know why? Because every day after stream, Eric yells at me. Eric's always yelling at me after stream. Kenny, you didn't do this. Boom, you didn't do this. And then Boogie sends me texts all damn day. Hey, you should look at this. Hey, you should be buying this. Hey, you should be doing this. This is what the other streamer's doing. I'm like, where do y'all think I get the budget and the time from? Where do y'all... Bro. It's called part-time for a reason, bro. Jesus Christ, get off my back, bro. Okay, sorry. I need to lock in. I'm trying to find you a business, Edwin, but it's getting really hard. Nashville has a... Wait, hold on. Contractor? Maybe. Vending? Unique vending? No. That ain't... driveway and parking lot asphalt seal coating? That multiple's too odd. Doggy daycare? Boarding? Ooh. I usually like those. Richard, that could be one for you. Nail salon? Hey, nail salons print. But they're just too competitive. They're way too competitive. A woman-owned residential painting business? W female small business owners. HVAC business, I like that. But at that level, you're likely a one-person shop. Lawn care. Okay, here we go. All right, speed round edition. Nope, 2020, not even interested. This one here, ooh. Oh, this is good goop. This is good goop right here. 2.5 times multiple. It's been around for literally 20 years. The margin profile on this is literally almost 50% margins. Safety trainings. It's an essential service. You literally cannot build or do any type of construction if you do not have the essential compliance and safety training. Like, it's actually required. And remember, guys, remember when we looked at the business that Rich Topic told us to look at? Top Build or something like that? We looked at their, Rich Topic, what was it? It was Top Build, right? We looked at their annual report and the recent earnings. And in their earnings report, they were discussing how important the workforce safety was in it was the roofing business. It was about the workforce safety. Ooh, okay. There's no more need to look any further. Dude, Edwin, Call Carl. Call Carl Knickerbocker. Somebody please. Well, no, not somebody. This goes to Edwin. We can't give away this to anybody else, guys. So Edwin, yours is gonna go here in the Discord. This goes to Edwin. And guys, no stealing, all right? We're all family here. No stealing the ideas. Edwin is going to call Carl Knickerbocker. Okay? Carl Knickerbocker. Edwin's gonna call you about a business. Carl, if you're watching, you're welcome. I'll put you in touch with a shred lord. All right? All right, who's next? Las Vegas, right? Chris, you want Vegas? Ooh, this was good too. You know what? Just because you're my dog, Edwin, I'm gonna give you another one. I'm gonna give you this one too. There you go. This one here. There you go, Edwin, my guy. W idea. CJ, not all nail salons are fronts. Not all nail salons are fronts. Okay, where are we going? We are going to... Chris, where? Like all of Nevada? Chris, you want all of Nevada? Just because it's our 50-day anniversary on chat, we're going to give you... The safety one was a really good one. I know, right? Now, we almost gave up. Hey, bro, we almost gave up. I literally almost gave up. Isn't that crazy? I was literally almost like, nah, I got to, bro, we got to move on. But then I was like, bro, you just got to keep going. You just got to keep going. Okay, what's next on the queue? Chris, can you help me? Chris, can you help me keep track on this? Of what I gotta look at? I gotta look at yours. And then I got, oh, cool, Webbies. And then Shah's South African e-commerce business. Shah, we're not gonna find an e-commerce business in South Africa. But Shah, if you want to find bro, Shah, I don't know if Jackson's still in here. Jackson, what's up, my dog? If you want to find a business, I'll have to go to sleep. Good night. Here, before you go to bed, Shah, you should look at this one. This right here. This is what Jackson found for us. Jackson found for us this South African e-commerce business. That's a banger company with crazy cash flow and trading at a ridiculous multiple. All right, take a look at this. Good stock. Hey, was it Naspers? Right? I think so. Right? I think so, right? Yeah, this one. This was it. Never give up. Yeah. But this one, if you want to do South African e-commerce businesses, you might want to do that. So I'm gonna put this in the chat for you here. Put that under Shah. Shah. Just buy Naspers, bro. And this is not investment advice. It's literally life advice. Oh, Andy, you want one too? Okay, we're gonna look for Andy one after. Andy, you're after Cool Webby. Okay. You are after Cool Webby. Okay, this is a franchise. Staffing agencies? No. Only if they're doing staffing agencies for like blue collar, like trades jobs. But normal staffing agencies, that's way too competitive. And like there are some really big staffing businesses that are like trying to aggressively expand and you just get out competed. Have a good night, Shah. Thank you so much for tapping in, Top Dog Shred Lord. Good night. The rest of you all, we're finding businesses. So I'm gonna do... Evan, I hope you like those ideas, man. I'm glad we found one in Tennessee. Reno, Nevada. I've been into Reno before. Exterior maintenance company. I love these. If it's window cleaning, I love those. Window cleaning businesses are good, y'all. Those are really good business. How is your 1-year return on stocks for my personal account? You really want to know, CJ? And James? I'm going to brag real quick. I'm not even going to say anything. That's it. JK, if you want to check our investment ideas, here's our Chat Capital portfolio. I know you guys are looking at that thing like, what is Chat Capital? Chat Capital is all of the investments that we pitch that Chat Capital submits. Here's all the investments that you all submitted for Chat Capital. And we pitch usually every Friday. And these are the ones that we pitched. And if we all vote buy on the YouTube poll, then we buy it. But if we vote pass, we don't buy it. And here's the ones that we actually decided to allocate to. Vanguard, General Electric, Modine, Clorox, Global X Defense Tech, BWX, and Equinix. And I'm not allowed to vote. So only chat can vote and only chat can pitch. But we are up 10% so far on Modine, 10% on Clorox, down 4% on Equinix. That is a pricey name, so we might have to do a portfolio review in a handful of weeks or months on that one. And then we just got $100 of free capital from, or dry powder from a boogie. So we're gonna put that to work. But I know we have some pitches like from Rich Topic we're gonna look at on, we're gonna look at some names from Rich Topic on Friday. And I think A-Dub has some names too. But back to Nevada. Boogie, I've been telling you to get in the mix, bro. Boogie, I don't know if you're making the trades that you're supposed to be making. Boogie, did you ever buy Light? Boogie, you need an assistant that, like, when we give you these ideas, you just run with it, bro. Boogie's PA is good too, but he's just too busy to make some moves. Real-time moves. Cash flowing absentee trucking operation. Too many. Trucking's too competitive, I think. Nail salon. CJ doesn't like those. 5-acre Airbnb. I actually used this in one of my videos. This one I use in one of my videos, Chris. So I'll show you that. Scaffold rental and sales. That's good, but you're significantly tied to new construction, and I think people are moving out of Vegas. Vegas seems kind of dead, right? You're not in light? Do you not see the light? Brother, come on, folks. Lock in, Shred Lord. Snow removal company. There's snow in Nevada? Wait, Chris, there's snow in Nevada? I know it's a dumb question, but I don't remember there being snow in Nevada. I guess maybe on that border part near the ski resorts and all that. So maybe? Like, why is there literally a 25% margin business if there's... What the heck? Family medicine, profitable, cell phone accessories, water mitigation and repair firm. Las Vegas, I like that. Internet service provider, profitable residential plumbing. Oh, you get snow up in the mountains? Nice. Not in the downtown or the suburbs, though? That makes sense. That makes sense, Chris. Okay, we're gonna look at these. So this one, no, it's only been around for 7 years, but you can buy a Airbnb, wedding chapel, and petting zoo business. I actually used that in one of my videos. I'm gonna find this for giggles. I'm gonna put that in there for you for giggles. Or this one goes to Chris. No stealing ideas, chat. 2008, it's been around for 20 years. Profitable water mitigation. This might be cool because there might be like regulation of like mandated water mitigation maintenance. Mix of residential and commercial. Entire restoration process from emergency dryouts and documenting to estimating insurance coordination and interior repairs. Good. Good referral networks. Insurer-friendly process. You're going to get paid big bucks. Other opportunities, you need to figure out what that is. So you need to call Dan Leroy. Somebody call Dan Leroy. Somebody please call Dan Leroy. And tell him give us a little bit of what's happening there. That's a good enough business to call him. But this one I like. I like this one. It sounds very... Oh, never mind. 2023? They haven't even gone through a tough season and they're already selling. They chalked. Right? Let's see if there's one more for you, Chris. Party bus, no. High visibility pet services. Nah. Caliente. Profitable pond cleaning business? How many ponds are there in Reno? Like, what's your TAM? Wait, how many ponds are there in Reno? Are there a lot of ponds in Reno? It's been around since 2000. Doing $1 million a year in revenue? Pond cleaning. Revenue has increased 25% since 2022. Growth in Reno and Sparks Market offers water treatment and pond care products. It has a university nearby with 25,000 students. Well, students don't have ponds. From a business perspective, it's highly regarded as a pro-business, low-tax environment that appeals to a wide range of businesses. Given the tax climate, you're probably going to have higher wealth businesses. 7 people? But you don't need 7 employees to clean ponds. Yeah. This is worth looking into. You just got to do like some commercial market diligence though. All right, Chris? All right, there you go, Chris. Happy hunting. All right, cool, Webby. West Palm Beach. Wait, Palm Beach or West Palm Beach? What's the difference? One's the little island, and the other is wait, who's after Cool Webby? Palm Beach County. Is it Andy? Okay. Let's see what we got. Just because it's our 50th anniversary, I'm giving you all some great investments. All right? It's our 50-day stream anniversary. And then after this, we're going to look at some public stocks. I know someone was talking about some public. Was that you, CJ? Somebody was talking about some public names in there. I saw a $ ticker something. Yeah, you got to do some commercial due diligence. And did you see the commercial due diligence pack that we put together for Edwin? You can apply something like that to this kind of business as well, Chris. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I knew it was CJ. CJ sounds like a hedge fund shred lord. CJ, you sound like a hedge fund shred lord today. Yeah, it's only a handful of miles, right, Cool Webby? They're like right across the street from each other. You guys see how this thing, the CEO life, is literally all over the place? I think it's a Ponzi scheme. Every market has had this business for sale, so be careful of that. Custom metal fabrication, been around since 2004. That's only useful for like the luxury housing market, and you don't want to be over-indexed to that. Organic food co-op and specialty meats. Florida doesn't seem like the type of market where they care that much about like crazy healthy organic foods. That sounds like a California thing. Like a LA thing. Sports bar? Nope. Nail salon? Plant design and maintenance company? Container installations for plants. Maybe. Dog training? Franchise? No. Nail salon, hair salon? No. Tree service? Yes. Yes. I love those. I love tree service businesses. Okay, Chris, you got the Edwin thing? Good. Wait, Heartthrob, are you playing Arc Raiders tonight? You still in here? Can I team up with you? I'm trying to get my snap hook, bro. All right. Lock in. Auto repair shop. That's okay, but those are just hard businesses to run and scale. Do I have an email? Anything aviation related? That might be hard. Oh, you gotta go to bed in like an hour? Bruh. I'm not gonna be done working in an hour. Let's play tomorrow though. Tomorrow, if you're around the game tomorrow, let's rock. Cause we got like the streams are like work hard, play hard, and the work hard part we gotta like crank. But tomorrow, if you're down, I'm down to run some. I'm trying to get my snack hook, bro. I forgot what it is. Boogie told me to do something on there, but we gotta like shoot a bunch of like arcs and get credits for a snap hook. I'm almost there. I'm trying to get that. I'm just trying to carry my weight. All right. Laundromat. This is good, but they don't grow. Motor shop dealer. Nope. Shades. Nope. Professional counseling and healing center. ChatGPT can do that. Palm Beach pool service, 60 accounts. No. Dry cleaners. No. I'm looking at businesses that are trying to be around for like 50 years for you, Cool Webby. I don't want you to have a business that's going to run into an issue in like 30, 50 years. And guys, these are all ideas that are educational. You got to do your own diligence on this. Don't think that this is something that you can take my word on. This is all educational. Read the freaking disclaimers and the descriptions. Ooh, furniture restoration. This is kind of cool. I feel like rich people care about furniture restoration. I got you, coach. I got you, coach. TPL's been around for 150 years. What do they do? What's their business model? Wait, your Tesla options? Is it just me, or does James and CJ kind of talk the same? Chad, is it just me? Are you guys noticing that? Wait, CJ, do you know James? James, do you know CJ? You guys kind of sound like you both crush it in the public markets. Something about y'all aura just gives kind of like the same energy. And how sometimes you guys talk in all caps. It's so funny. Why? Andy saying, why do I never see them talking at the same time? Could CJ actually be James? Or could James actually be CJ? I dare James and CJ. CJ, you had a 70% CAGR. James also said something very similar. I think he might be up more though. Oh, you're talking about CAGR, not your returns. James said something about crazy returns. I keep telling people this, Richard, but like our chat having like real investors in here, I don't think there's any chat on any streaming platform that has this impressive of like institutional minded investors. And I'm very proud of that. I love the community we're building here, guys. Like no one's touching us when it comes to just like smart money moves. I'll say that for sure. All right, sorry, Cool Webby. I got distracted, bro. Ooh. This is good goop. This right here? Dang it. I knew it. I smelled it. This is a banger. I knew it. And someone already put an offer. This is one of the hottest businesses you can ever buy. Utility undergrounding. Crazy funding available for this. Crazy funding, y'all. Insane funding dynamics right now. But, Cool Webby, this doesn't mean that it's over with. The play actually, Cool Webby, the play could actually be you reach out to John Diaz and you say, hey, how's this process going? It's a 50-50 outcome. Either the potential buyer screwed up, doesn't have the funding, or they didn't, diligence was too crazy and the seller passed, or they closed. But if they closed, you can still say, hey, I'm very eager to invest in this space. Might you let me know if there's other folks out here that do a similar business that might want to sell? Because I'm sure John Diaz has done some type of market mapping in this area to figure out all the peers and competitors. So there is no harm at all in reaching out and understanding. I'm pretty sure I looked at this business. I'm pretty sure I reached out to John Diaz. I'm pretty sure I did. Because this is definitely something that like screams Kenny Finance. Like this is one, and his retirement. Yeah, this is one of those businesses. But it's pricey. It's $1 million though, guys. Keep that in mind. I'll put this here as a top one here, just for educational purposes. Okay, Cool Webby? Cool Webby. Palm Beach King. But the headline thesis on this industry is grid resilience. We have an aging utility, transmission and distribution infrastructure with very old wooden poles that are all 80 plus years old, reaching the end of its useful life. We have a large amount of renewables, energy needs from EVs, and a lot of storms that above ground transmission and distribution infrastructure is absolutely getting wrecked. So the grid system today is very fragile. What's the logical construction update for utilities? Put the dang things underground. Avoid the wind risk and weather risk. Avoid vegetation from trees growing on it. Put the darn thing underground. Easier said than done, but there's a lot of money going into that right now. And whether it actually works out or not, you're still getting paid. You're constructing it. So, but chat, that stays between us. Don't give everybody else that thesis, okay? That stays between us, guys. Ooh, this one's also good. 30% margins. Been around for 22 years. Are they retiring? Yep, retiring. Good score. Oh, this is a franchise with national name recognition. We're past. Auto repair shop. Been around literally for 46 years. The building is also available for full-time people. High visibility. Ooh, wait. You can also specialize service for EVs. I don't know if they're already doing that, but you can market it as that. So this could be cool. I'll also give you that. Cool, Webby. I'm saying give you that as if I'm like a freaking, as if they're mine. But here's my second favorite. Tree service. Trees are recurring revenue businesses. Whether there's AI or no AI, trees are about to grow. You feel me? Trees are about to grow, chat. You know what I'm saying? But there's also like a good resilience play for trees. What is one of the main reasons why utilities want to do undergrounding and upgrading the grid? Because trees are growing all over, right? So if trees are growing all over the place, it makes it very difficult for you to like keep your grid up. The key is you want to see if they're selling to residential, commercial, and municipal customers. You want to see the mix here. I would love for it to be mostly commercial customers as well as municipal utility customers. That's the most important thing. And at this price point, I feel like there's only 2 people working. How many people are there? Oh, there's 10. Oh my goodness. Bro, this could be absentee. As long as one of the, like usually these are like not really business-minded employees, mainly trade-oriented employees. But if you can find one of these that can be promoted to COO, you put them through a little bit of leadership training, this could be a bagger. And it's also in Jupiter. Wait, all the cool things are in Jupiter. Guys, low-key, out of all the things that we found, the best ones, low-key, might be Palm Beach businesses. Wait, W Palm Beach. And then plant design. Nah, we don't like that. The current owner who acquired the business. No, we don't want to buy from an acquirer. Nope. Nah, we don't want to buy from another acquirer. Okay. Who's next? Andy. You're a pioneer in this, Kenny. That's why no one else is doing stuff like this. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you, Edwin. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing what I would have done off stream, just with a camera on. I would literally be doing the same thing. Instead of looking at businesses for you guys, I would have been finding it literally for myself. And Andy, you're exactly right. I still have not seen James and CJ talking at the same time. They might be the same people. All right, chat. Andy wants a business in LA. Andy, you're still in school. How are you gonna buy a business in LA? What's like the budget then if it's LA? Not James. Well, that's good for us then. That means we got two public market shred lords. That's good for us then. If CJ is not James and James is not CJ, that means we have 2 absolute experts that are good at identifying single name equities. That's good for us. That means we're growing, chat. Let's freaking go, dudes. Wait. Andy, hold on. I think I can get away with 100K with seller financing if I get a little more, like 100K asking price, or you can put up 100K a down payment. What's the budget? Because if you're a student, I don't want you out here buying $1 million business, bro. 100K asking price? Okay, good. So we need like smaller businesses then. We need like a smaller one. I can find that for you. I can find that for you, broski. And we need and we need the cash flow to be like that. This is where you get into like iffy territory. You're gonna get a bunch of vending machines, a lot of pool routes, and a lot of small retail names. Borrow as much as you can borrow. in a low rate environment. You got to borrow responsibly, though. You got to borrow responsibly. Also, Andy, keep in mind, though, 100K business in LA. You can't even park without paying 100,000. So LA is naturally a very expensive place. So the businesses that are going to be selling for $100,000 in LA are a majority going to be super, super, super small companies or side hustles or vending machines or retail spots. Or you're going to be in the middle of nowhere, like next to like Joshua Tree or something like that, you know? Or franchises. But you asked and we shall deliver. I'm going to find your business, bro. Stick shift driving school. Riverside County, that's a good county, bro. They have good food there. Okay. Cash pay physical therapy? Nope. Sushi. Smoke shop. Hey, L smoking, chat. Don't smoke or vape, chat. None of that, y'all. Camera shop. No. Another smoke shop. Party zone? Nope. Tortilla route? Nope. Smog shop? Nope. L vapes, L cigs. That's facts. Market sushis? Nope. Hold on. Orange County Mosquito. It's a franchise though. Nail salon. Sober life. Let's go. Sober shred lords. This one's kind of hard, Andy. They spelled lashes wrong. I ain't discouraged though. If Andy asked, Andy, I'll keep it a buck. Andy, I will keep it a buck. Hey, Devons, how you doing, legend? Okay. I was gonna tell you that in like 5 minutes after we went through the process of searching to remind you that it's tough. But you saved me a segment. So instead, I'll let you know that this right here, I knew it was gonna suck. It was funded 2 years ago, and it's a franchise, so they're kind of chalked. What I will say though, Andy, is that if you are in your first or second year of college, you could have theoretically $100 of total purchase price, meaning that you're probably gonna have 25 to 30 grand of cash put in. The best thing you can do at your age is actually not this. Unless you live in a very small town with super low, like at your age, banking on business acquisition, at your age and available dollars to deploy, it's actually better if you could make it happen by like inheriting a business or like getting a seller note deal with like a family member that wants to sell a company or a family friend. Like you gotta have an edge on the sourcing. Publicly listed businesses like this, way overpriced and not worth the headache. At a business at this tier, you are going to be working 60, 70 hours a week on the business, doing the most annoying stuff, while also trying to improve your resume for a real career and a job, right? Or you could just work for Chat Capital. Anyway, Andy, if I were you, this is what I would do. I will look at the Qs, potentially invest in the Qs. You should be maxing this out every single year. VOO index fund. It doesn't miss. But then also, you have time as a student. You might be able to do some diligence on some single listed names, like how we do in Chat Capital, and you've been around here long enough to see how we rock. But like finding names like these, satellite companies, photo mask businesses, memory stocks, gold royalties, photolithography equipment systems, semiconductor test and burn-in systems, Photronics, oil and gas, right? You will probably generate a better return finding a really quality public name, going in on that, than trying to find a cash flowing business. I personally am not interested in the headache of owning a business that is under $1 million purchase price. Because it is a lot of work. First of all, it's a lot of work to get the deal closed. It's a full-time job doing that. Then it's also a full-time job running the business if you don't have like a management team in place. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand the question, Devons. At that level, I wouldn't even do. I don't even think SBA loans at that level. Right? Because like Andy, it's really difficult to 10x a small business investment at that level. It's very difficult. It's possible with a public equity name with like sound discipline and a high conviction thesis, but it's really hard to do it over at that level. And what's also the case, it's really hard at your age to get a business to sell to you. It's very hard to get a business to sell to you. And also the SBA, I don't know if people know this, but the SBA asks for like relevant years of experience in the business you're buying before they lend to you. It's part of the underwriting process. Like I was able to like be approved at the SBA because I covered that sector at KKR. So I was able to speak to like industry experience, customers, all that stuff. And I had to like pitch to the SBA why I was like knowledgeable in the sector that I'm buying in. But if I never did what I did career-wise, and I was just like a normal finance bro, they wouldn't have allowed me to actually get funding for this deal. So that's like a little trick there is like people think that, oh, I can just get an SBA to buy anything. No, they actually ask for your relevant experience. And if a license is required, they require you to have that license or have the seller roll over some equity. And it's really hard to convince the seller to roll over some equity. You know what I'm saying, chat? But once you get to like 300, 500K liquid, Andy, we can cook, bro. We can cook up some good ideas of like a business acquisition. You know what I mean? I love this song. Hey, Jai Knight, what up, top dog, Shred Lord? Please, bro, I want to work and earn what I deserve. You know what? Get the heck after it, Shred Lord. You can work and earn whatever you want. What's your goals, Jai Knight? Tell us your goals. Wait, chat, should we talk about some public names? I'm so geeked. Should we find some stocks? Wait, chat, should we find some stocks? Hold on, let's get our public market song going. Let's get our public market name going. We found everybody businesses that wanted businesses. If you did not find us businesses, check back tomorrow. Yeah. Oh wait, did I miss anybody that was here earlier that asked for a business? I think I gave everybody a business, right? I think I did. Did I miss anybody? Who did I miss? Who did I miss? Who did I miss? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Oh, TPL. Texas Pacific Land Corp? A-Dub. Wait, A-Dub. What do you think? Wait, did A-Dub vet these businesses yet? Okay, CJ, you're giving us a name that already ran up. It's a bad entry point right now, bro. You see something beyond this? Literally, year to date, the business has jumped 70%. Does this have the potential to be a $50, $60 billion market cap business though? Like what theoretically? Yeah, zooming out, look at this. That's crazy. Wait, are they the ones that own a lot of the land under data center development? Or like who are their tenants? You know what I mean? Like are their tenants the data centers? Oh, and trillions in oil reserves? They're US based, right? In Texas. I don't think land businesses should be growing like this, though. Well, theoretically, it's had a tough year. Good biz. Yeah, I'll be the judge of that myself. Let's see. Let's cook. Okay. I don't understand that, but let's be real about it. I mean, I don't really care about how you feel about it. I mean, I don't even really have a real hobby. It's not a real problem, and I still got it. I need $1 billion. It's the best in the world? You must work for the company. Why are you hyping it up so much? You sound like how I talk about Light or Google. I need $1 billion. Yeah. Anyway, Andy, I don't want you to feel discouraged though, bro. I feel bad we didn't get you a business, but I want to position you well for the incredibly long term, right? Long term, your dollars are best used investing in the highest yielding asset, which is yourself, as well as the second highest yielding asset, which is the public markets. You know what I mean? So buying a slow, sleepy business is usually an income replacement or a retirement plan. Like, that's what you got to think about this, guys. Like, usually a cash flowing business is either an income replacement to help you go from the 9 to 5 to ownership, or a retirement plan, meaning that it just compounds over time, right? Because when you're buying a business, you want to break down the, like when you're modeling it out, you want to break down like the levered free cash flow. How much free cash flow are you generating annually from that business? Less all the expenses, less taxes, less interest, less CapEx, less D&A, less changes in net working capital, right? Less mandatory amortization, all of that free cash flow, and then divide that by your equity injection. That gives you like a free cash flow yield. And you compare that to what you can get in public markets. And a business at the level that you're looking at, you're not going to get that crazy different of a free cash flow yield versus good public market names. But you will get a serious mental headache of running a private business. And you're way too young to have the mental headache of business ownership if you haven't built like a career or brand first. You know what I'm saying? That's what's clear, right? Versus you investing in like yourself, right? You investing in equities can just get you like a way better setup in like, you know, your late 20s and 30s. You know what I'm saying? Unless you have differentiated access to deal flow. If you have differentiated access to deal flow, meaning that you can inherit a business or you can buy from a family friend or a family member with like great structuring, and you have a circle of competence in the industry you're acquiring from, then you have a differentiated setup. But blindly competing in the market space at that low of a purchase price, it gets a little tricky and a little bit of a headache, you know? So I'm not trying to, I don't want to make you seem like, oh, you're way too young to go give this a shot. I'm just kind of like, if I were in your shoes, I would play it a little differently, you know? Hope that helps, Mike. Hey, Juan Money. What up, dude? How you doing, Shredlord? Okay, so apparently CJ and A-Dub are telling me to buy land. It's not that exciting, but let's see what it does. Okay. It's a dividend play. They acquired 1,700 net royalties in the Midland Basin for an aggregate purchase price of $450 million, net of post-closing and all-cash transaction. Invested $50 million in the Boat Data and Energy, a data infrastructure company, pursuant to a strategic agreement to develop and enable large-scale data center campuses. That's interesting. And that's a cheap thing. They're probably spending on so much cash flow, that's nothing to them. Entered into a $50 million revolving credit facility, 3-for-1 stock split, oil and gas royalty production, water sales, produced water royalties, water services. free cash flow. Look at this free cash flow conversion. Their free cash flow to their EBITDA. AW, you were right. This is a banger business. My gift to you. Wait, this is chat. This goes on our watch list. Chat, we found some good goop. Chat, this Loki's some good goop. Okay. Texas water or Texas land, royalties, data center build out, and water biz. Low key. This is low key good. This is good goop. Excellent finish. Water volumes are growing. I like the water play as well. Y'all ever seen that James Bond movie when they were buying water rights? I was so inspired to buy some water rights after that movie. But they made cash, bro. Wait, was this the name that the Barry guy from the Big Short was buying? Remember he made a big bet on water? Oh, the split price is X6, what you say? Dang. Okay. Let's keep cooking. Let's find some more goop. And you know, Warren Buffett literally does this all day. Learns about a business and then looks at the numbers and he reads 10Ks every single day. We're doing exactly what Warren Buffett does. Let me zoom in because Garrett's blind. 800,000 surface areas. Jeez. Has this been around for a long time? You said 150 years, right? He bought this in 1940? Dang. Wait, how long has it performed? Juan, you're in the same position? Oh my goodness. If Buffett kept this, he could have had an 81,000%. This shows that you should buy a good name and never sell it. I am in a similar position like Andy, just that I'm in my 30s. I don't have 300K for a down payment and would love your advice. Do you have like a circle of competence of like a deep industry niche? Because like usually what you could do. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like at your age, if you're trying to buy something, you gotta really know what you you gotta really go into what you know. Wait, I tried to call you James. That's why I think you guys speak. Oh my goodness. Wait. Okay, James, meet CJ. CJ, meet James. Now we finally have two chats next to each other. I think both of you guys are very talented investors. And as you can see, James has been in this name since 2011, and he made a 10,000 return. James has crushed it. And CJ just brought us up to our attention. But CJ, I'm gonna need you to apologize first and foremost, because you gave us this name a little too late. You should have mailed us all a letter back in 2016 or something. You should have gave us this name, James or CJ. Like CJ, we needed this name a long time ago. We needed this name a long freaking time ago, CJ. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Okay, wait, back to the financials though. First time here? Oh, wait, it's your first time in the chat? You are dropping gems like this? Welcome. Thank you. That's good goop. Okay, we need to see financials. Okay, where's the... We need the financial statement and supplemental data. Okay, here we go. They're hiding the numbers from me. Guys, is it just me or I can't find the numbers? Numbers are squeaky clean. No debt, all cash. Wait, no debt in this business? Here we go. Here's a balance sheet. What happened to their... Oh, they did their acquisitions and they're probably buying more land. This is their balance sheet. The royalty interest, 840 million. They have a bunch of real estate. PP&E. Their equity investment in their data center play. Who's that? Is that Matthew Madden? What up, Top Dog Shred Lord? How you doing, sir? Happy Friday, Junior. Hope you're having literally an immaculate freaking week, bro. So great to see your day, man. It's been a minute. How you doing? I feel money in the air, low key. I do too. Okay. Wait, the business actually doesn't have any debt, guys. Wait a minute. This actually doesn't have any debt. Low key. Is it overvalued though? Hold on. I gotta text my wealth advisor. Hold on, guys. CJ gave me some good goop. I'm texting Morgan Stanley right now. What do you know about... What's the ticker? TPL? What do you know about TPL? Could be a play. How can I size in? I just texted my wealth advisor. How can I size in? This might go into the PA. This seems like a cockroach business. Guys, this seems like a cockroach business. Is this a political name though? Does this swing with political administrations? Can't put a value on oil in the ground? Billions of barrels. I'm not gonna jump. This is I might have to okay, where is there? Okay, give me. Here we go. Ooh. Guys, look. The oil and gas revenue growing. The water sales growing. Water royalties growing. The easements and other service related income growing. Cost base has been relatively flat. DNA jumped. It's okay though. I love this business. I really like this business, guys. For our 50th anniversary, I tried to give a gift to you all of cash flowing businesses. And CJ reciprocated the gesture. And he gave us a cockroach business. WCJ in the chat, guys. He deserves it. WCJ in the chat, guys. WCJ in the chat. That's a good name. And James has been an investor in this as well. That seconds it. And A-Dub approves. That thirds it. I think we got a bagger here. This is a good name. Like this is the cleanest P&L I've seen in a very long time. This is the cleanest P&L I've seen in a very long time, chat. This is really good goop. So, CJ, what else you got? So, what else are you interested in, man? What other names you looking at, huh? Come on, James, give us those names. CJ, give us those names, both you guys. We already started to get some of the ideas from James. James started to give us some ideas this week and last week, you know? Now, CJ's here. Don't gatekeep. Hey, this is the anti-gatekeep. No one's competitive here. We all fam. I told you. We all fam. This is nice. And even if there is a drawdown or a drawback in the name, and also, wait, Jackson? I don't know if Jackson's in the chat still. He would love this name. Like, this is one of the deepest value out of value plays you could find. It has value-oriented fundamentals, P&L, and it also has growth characteristics in the equity story. Jackson would love this name too. Wait, heck yeah, dogs. You buy any dip? Yeah. I literally texted, he said on it. Hey, he said on it. Hey, Morgan Stanley's on it. Personal's about to get some exposure. And I told you guys my strategy, right? So for the holding company, it's just like Berkshire Hathaway. We buy private businesses that are recession resilient, cash flowing, great margins. All the cash flow from the private business, you make 3 decisions. Reinvest it into the company, hire more people, get equipment or CapEx just to continue to improve the margin profile, or you buy competitors at an acquisition, or you invest it in public markets. You just, and you take all the emotion out of the equation and you simply focus on what is the highest return on invested capital. Reinvesting into the business, doing add-on acquisitions, or putting into public markets. And best believe, like when it comes to the public market side of Dreamline, we're buying names like this that we can literally hold for an extremely long time. Isn't it sick? Ooh, wait, hold on. We got some more goop. Okay, this one I approve. Wait, should we do this for chat capital? Wait, guys. Okay, wait. I'm doing an ad hoc chat capital vote. TPL. Texas Pacific Land. Okay, chat. Focus. Chat. Lock in, chat. We are doing an ad hoc vote, okay? We are doing an ad hoc vote for Texas Pacific Land TPL because we have dry powder to invest. Do we buy into this name? Yes or no? In chat capital, you know the rules. I can't vote. Only you guys. You guys pitch the names and we have to vote on the names. And we are going to vote whether we should buy or pass on TPL, Texas Pacific Land. Here is the P&L, the business. That's a cash flow statement. Here's the here's the P&L, the business. This is the stock chart. 85,000% returns all time. Year to date, though, wow, 63% year to date. That's crazy. Over 1 year, it had a tough start or tough season. I don't know what happened here. Can someone give us commentary here? But TPL, buy or pass. You have to vote. Buy or pass. And we are only allowed to buy the name if majority decides to vote on the YouTube poll. So if anybody's on Twitch, you have to vote on YouTube, okay? And we have to let it play. We have to let the vote go until the end of the song, okay? So, what we doing, chat?
Let's be real about it.
TPL, Texas Pacific. You have to vote in the YouTube poll. Click buy or click pass. I can't vote. It is all you guys. And you got to decide on the timing too. Do we want to buy into this name now? Or do you want to buy onto this name later or whatever? I just decided to pitch it right now. He said, buy the business and give it to your kids. Chat cap, you got to vote. Put your money where your mouth is, chat. What y'all think? And if you don't want to buy it now, if someone wants to pitch this name later at a better entry point, just put it in the chat capital pitch form. All right? Just put it in the chat capital pitch form. Lock in, chat. What we doing? It has to be over 50% for us to get into the portfolio. Let's be real about it. What we doing here? This is the stock chart. This is honestly the cleanest P&L I found. James, you brought up a good point though. You brought up a really good point though, James. Of like finding a better entry point. But it's also I don't know if it's gonna change, you know?
I should call your mom like I love your chicken dish. So she calls you up and says that
What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? Wait, is this our vote song? Damn it, Sylvester, what you talking about? How you doing, Shred Lord? How you doing, Shred Lord? That's what I was curious about. Like, I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know if this is like a politically sensitive business. But this business should have, like, Trump was in office in 2025. Why did it literally, like, collapse? You know? I don't know the narrative in this. This ain't my name. This is CJ's. This is CJ's. I need $1 billion. I don't really care about how you feel about it. Really have a real hobby. It's not a real problem, and I still got it. I need $1 billion. Yeah. What about this one? Vote, chat. Put in the vote. Put in the dang vote. What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? We're gonna look at Palantir after this. Make sure y'all vote in the poll, YouTube poll. It's literally one button. Press the button. Well, press 2 buttons or 3 buttons. Smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the dang channel already, because you're not gonna find this anywhere else. I bet you. And then thirdly, vote on the dang poll. What we doing? What we doing? Is it Austin or Austin? How do I pronounce your name? ADUB says no. Our chief investment officer said no. GLW? Ooh. Hey, the chief investment officer has spoken. The chief investment officer, ADUB, has spoken. ADUB is a hedge fund manager. I love this song, by the way, right? PLTR? Palantir? This guy... To short it or buy, James? Wait, we can't get distracted. We can't distract people. They're meditating on the name. Okay. YouTube, vote. What are we doing? Long Palantir. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna yes to TPL. Oh, you're doing yes to TPL. Oh, okay. GLW of 40% in a month? Woo! Wait, you said hood like Robin Hood? Oh no. Hey, hold on. What are y'all talking about? What we doing, chat? And I don't have any exposure to this name. I like this song. You guys like this song? It just helps me focus. Oh, Gideon, what up, Shred Lord? Thank you for subbing on YouTube. I appreciate you, legend. Okay, guys, 30 more seconds before the song's over, and then the vote is over with. You have to vote in the YouTube poll. What does Tamazo mean? Richard, what does Tamazo mean? All right. 10 more seconds. If you did not vote, boom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chat, the official outcome for the Texas Pacific Land, ticker TPL, vote is successful. Ladies and gentlemen, Shred Lords and Shred Lordices, congratulations to CJ for successfully pitching TPL. It is now included in the Chat Capital portfolio. Well done, CJ. 2/19/26. It was Texas Pacific Land. Let me zoom in so you guys can see what I'm doing. Right? TPL. I do the portfolio sizings. That's my role. You guys bring the names. I do portfolio sizing. We're going to acquire this tomorrow. And boom. We're going to add all this once we have exposure. We're going to deploy. We might trim some of the index fund exposure, but I'm going to buy some of this at market open tomorrow. So congratulations, CJ, for your first pitch. And let's give you credit for here. Who pitched this? Let's give you credit. This was CJ, right? CJ pitched that name. Boom. And then once we actually put however many shares, let's say, for example, we bought like 1 share, it'll update, right? And then we got to put whatever the price was at the pitch. The price is $48.65. The price you pitched it. Boom, right? So that's how it works. So we bought 1 share. We're not putting $400 into this. I'll tell you that now. Maybe we're going to buy a partial share. All right? So that is how we're cooking. Texas Pacific Land TPL is now going to be added into the portfolio tomorrow morning. Well done, gents. Well done, Shred Lords. Now on to the next one. Now on, come back in 7 years and laugh. Hey, look, that's how we roll. That's how we roll at Chat Capital. I intend to hold these things for 50 years. And the way how Chat Capital works, guys, I'm not personally, like when you guys donate via Streamlabs like Boogie did, I'm not taking that and buying a Lamborghini. I'm leaving it in there. I'm leaving all of this in there for Chat to see what happens when you compound dollars for tens of years. So my goal is literally to see Chat Capital hit $1 million in AUM, and I'm pretty sure we're going to hit that. So now we got to look at GLW. Let's see. Control Alt PWN LOL. That's a funny name. That's a really funny name, by the way. Off topic, but you got a playlist you're playing off of? Yeah, we have a Chat Capital copyright-free playlist where I found a bunch of songs that are copyright-free. Does music's fire? Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Richard, what does Tommaso mean? I don't know what Tommaso mean. Wait, Austin? Is it Austin or Austin? I don't want to say your name wrong. Austin or Austin? You like GLW too? Wait, why do you guys keep raving about GLW? I've seen the name in the chat like 20 times today. Hold on, GLW stock. Well done, CJ. Good job, mate. Good job, mate. Let's keep this stuff rolling. Let's keep this stuff rolling. Oh, wait, let's play a little bit of this. Let's play a little bit of this. Oh, Temazo means great song in Spanish? Oh, gracias. Gracias, señor. Corning. Why does that sound familiar? Multinational technology company specializing in glass, ceramics, and related materials and technologies, including advanced optics, primarily for industrial and scientific applications. It's been around since 1850. Austin. Okay, Austin. You like it? We can get a better entry point? Wow! That's a beautiful freaking stock! That's a beautiful freaking stock! There's no greater love than a love for equality equity. There is no greater love than the love for equality equity. This is like water. Whose idea was this? Austin, this is yours? Who said this? Austin? A-Dub? Speak your piece. Give us your thesis. Wow. Well, I kind of did nothing over the last, All right, let's do some digging. Let's do some digging. Where's the presentations? No, I'm not buying these at the top. No, a lot of these names are way too run up. A lot of these names are way too run up. You want to know a name that I like? Yeah, Coupang. Oops. I like this. Something that's like this. I like this. James, I wasn't allowed to vote on CJ's name. If I could vote, I would have voted pause or wait for a correction. It's very pricey right now. You got the greatest business in the world, but if you have the market against you, it's tough. Ooh, but CJ, you're right. You guys debate that. Debate that in the chat. Debate that. I don't know what. Hey, look. Go ahead, debate it. Debate it. Debate it. But Coupon, this is literally the Amazon of South Korea. South Korea is literally ripping. Right? But this isn't the Kenny Finance pitching show. This is the Chat Capital pitching show. So we got to look at what y'all like. Let's see a presentation. They got presentations or anything? I need to understand the business first. What they got going on? Someone teach me about the business. So this business strong adjusted free cash flow. Wait, their free cash flow is up 95%. Internal plan now adds 11 billion in annualized sales. Internal plan now. What's internal plan? Oh, they have a long-term partnership with Meta. Ensures advanced data centers are built using U.S. innovation and advanced manufacturing. Meta will serve as an anchor customer for the expansion and upgrading for our manufacturing technology capabilities across our operations in North Carolina. W. Apple glassmaker Corning won a $6 billion AI infrastructure deal with Meta. I see what you guys are doing. You guys brought your you guys been James, if you are doing minimum profit of $800,000, give us $80 for Chat Capital. Yeah. You see how much we're struggling right now to crowdfund our way to $10,000. JK, you don't have to. All right. Oh, okay. I gotta make a Chat Capital PayPal? Okay, I will. Ooh, wait. Boogie might get displaced. Oh, snap. Wait, Boogie's about to get displaced. Boogie was our largest LP. I think James is gonna become our largest LP now. Boris, what's up, top dog? Wait, you also pitched Comcast? Darkest Sunray also pitched Comcast. Both of you guys. I ripped on that name. I was the biggest hater on Comcast. You remember that, Boris? You're probably like, why is this dude hating on my stock right now? If you it was all me. It was all me. I don't know, man. It's hard for me to get conviction on a business that competes against Netflix. It's hard. And their broadband internet business is losing money. So Boris and Darkest Sunray love Xfinity and Comcast for some reason, and they are right now. Literally, both of their names are up 12%. I'm sorry, guys. I know. Look, I just thought it was a bad business. I'm open to being corrected. Okay. All right, James. Wait, CJ, you're rich too. Why aren't you guys donating to Chat Capital? Why aren't you funding education? Why aren't you doing it for the sake of financial literacy? For science. You guys need to be freaking funding us. All right? Chat Capital be going to the moon. First of all, you guys gatekeep ideas for years before giving us ideas. And then, y'all need to be donating. Hey, XD Leak, what up, top dog? How you doing, Shredlord? Wait, why short PayPal? Whoa. we got people coming out the clockwork, shutting down on some of these things. Okay, sorry. A-Dub, I'm gonna lock in. Whoa. I'm gonna lock in. Okay. What's Springboard? Operating margin. The operating margin has drastically been increasing consistently. WChat? Hex, yeah. Deliberate operating margin target of 20% in fourth quarter 2025. They hit 20% operating margins. Don't short anything. It's their pride and joy. Melly? Melly, is that a stock? Wait, but I think Boogie might be displaced as our top LP and investor. Because if I actually find a way to get James to donate, I have a really big feeling that I think he's going to be a big whale LP. Educational LP if my lawyers are watching. Stop hating. My lawyers are so annoying, guys. I'm not going to joke. They're so annoying. They gave me so many rules. They were like, oh, Kenny Finance, if you do this, this, and this, if you're going to be a streamer, you're going to be, it has to be an educational vehicle. You're not actually a hedge fund. You got to stop saying that. And I was like, you got to stop getting on my nerves before I churn and find someone else. If these streamers doing absolute brain rot can do the wildest things on the internet, why can't I freaking call us a freaking educational hedge fund? Why are they up my, why are they up there up my backs? Give me all this mess. They're trying to help me? Yeah, that's true. They're right. And I am a hothead. Funny enough, we do have Hothead in the chat. Hothead is a guy in the chat, the young bull. Can I see the LP docs? XD Leak, you can see the LP docs if you give us $10,000 right now. Ooh. Life sciences. Look, A-Dub, I don't know what you want me to see in this, man. Because I already like it. The only issue is it's run up a lot, bro. The only issue is it's run up a lot. Where's the revenue coming from? The revenue's coming from... And guys, I'm completely joking. We actually are not a hedge fund. We are actually an educational focused vehicle. All donations are actually gifts to the platform. They do not constitute ownership. And my promise to you, though, is that I'm not selling whatever you guys donate. So, just so that we don't get freaking flagged. I think his name's Hal. I think he watches like one of these a week just to do like a little scan. Because the issue, guys, it's kind of TMI, but like if Dreamline becomes a really big business on the holdco side, one of my goals might be to take it public. And if I take it public, they go through like public market scrutiny and they can kind of like scan everything I've ever done as a public entity. And I think Dreamline owns my media business and this is part of the media business. And then it's like, ooh, they could be all kind of messy. So that's why. They're just looking out for me because they want to get a piece of the fees if I go public. Wait. Who said Melly first? Austin? Austin said Melly first, right? Okay, I like this. Wait, are you pitching this? Well, not right now. Are you going to pitch this later? Ooh. First and foremost, this business knows how to speak to their audience. This business has a slide in their page focused on return on invested capital. They're speaking to me. They're speaking to the value-oriented investors. That's actually a very smart tactic for a lot of these people. Is Melly Mercado Libre? Okay, are you pitching Corning? Can someone add Corning to the watch list? I'm gonna add Corning. We already bought TPL, so we don't need to add it to our watch list. What was their ticker? Corning stock. Yeah. Caliente. GLW. All right, GLW. Adding it to the watch list. Oh, it's on the list? Wait, I didn't see it. Do we have it? Wait, CLW? Or GLW? Yeah, it's the first time we added it to the list. Dude, you've been gatekeeping. You've been gatekeeping, bro. Okay, Mercado Libre. I knew about that one. Mercado Libre. Let's look at that. Austin. How long you been tracking this name? I'm very bullish on Latin America and South America's middle class. And usually businesses like this benefit from that. You've been in Melly since 2020? Let's do a little bit of pocket watching. Hey, the chat, let's pocket watch. So that means CJ made a 2.5% return, 2.5 times money. Can you do a firm off stream? Maybe do a charity thing? Oh my goodness! James has been in since 2008? Okay, James. This is crazy. Guys, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. For all the young cats in the chat, you can't make this stuff up. Chat, listen. This is the greatest gift to your future, and that's listening to our seasoned vets that have been deploying capital across cycles, across markets, have built conviction, have held on to names, and have absolutely made baggers. All right? For us young bulls in the chat, look, be grateful that there's a community like this of people with experience investing in things like this. This is insane. Someone that had conviction in a stock that was doing virtually nothing for a handful of years, and then poof, all of a sudden. And then we got freaking Austin coming in, literally doing the dip of all dips, buying the dip of all dips, making a solid play. That's good money. 60% plus returns, that's good money. This is huge. That is freaking epic. That's fire. This is impressive. I would have never known about these names if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you. I'm very grateful. W chat. Okay, thanks, A-Dub. You gonna do a write-up? Let us know in your write-up. I'd be very curious about timing. About like what's the catalyst? And then what's like the timing of like when's the best entry point? You know? But I want to check out Mercado Libre's like numbers though. The largest company in Latin America. Wait, actually, it's the largest company in Latin America? What the heck? With a consistent track record of generating shareholder value. This is a Buffett-style business, though. Democratizing commerce and financial services in LATAM. Are they competing with Nubank? What do y'all think about Nubank and you? They're a big brand? Grew up on a lucky street, 52nd Street. I used to work on 52nd Street in New York. Lexington Avenue and 52nd Street. That's Blackstone's office. 51st and Lex. That's where I used to pick up my Seamless every day. The region's leading e-commerce platform. Consistently. This is also one of the best examples of if there's a correction in a stock that you have high conviction on, you likely ought to buy more of it if you have that much conviction in it and there's a correction. Because I like to think about buying stocks like buying groceries. If one of your best groceries that you always buy, that is healthy, nutritious, good times or bad, you're buying it. If it's for some reason this week when you go to the grocery store, it's 20, 30% off, are you not buying that grocery? Your family still needs it, right? It's still healthy for you. It's still a good grocery. It's just cheaper for some reason. All right? So that's how you gotta view these names and these cycles of entry points. Who cares what the market is pricing it in on the short term? You need to be able to be very, very, very comfortable buying into a name and seeing it fall 20, 30, 40, 50% in the short term, but having conviction in the 10-year bet of a business. If you want to study good investors, figure out who bought this business in like 2010, 2012, or even like 2014 or 15, and watch their stock collapse 50% and bought more and held it up to today. That's a pretty good investor. You know what I mean? But treat it just like groceries. I think I had a short on the Kenny Finance Live channel about that. Like, treat it like groceries. If you have conviction in the groceries you're buying, but the price falls 30% for some reason randomly, just because there's noise going on, there's gossip in the grocery store, there's new people in the grocery store, there's people trying to like buy quick chips, but your beef, your ground turkey, quality product is for some reason on sale for 30% today. You better buy that up. If you've done your homework and you did sound diligence and you have conviction on the 10, 20, 30-year bet of that business. Right? That's a smart money move. Hey, look. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And what I love about this is this thing here, this word network effects. This is a marketplace business. For companies like this, once you have an entrenched moat with a business and you've unlocked network effects and you're scaled, it is incredibly difficult to unwind the foundation that you've built. You get me? Network effects are sticky. You know who failed to have network effects? Depop. And some of those other marketplace businesses that eBay's buying up. You know who crushed the marketplace business? Mercado Libre and eBay. They have entrenched generational network effects. And those are good businesses. Hey, Whoa 99, what up, Top Dog Shred Lord? Good to see your name, dude. Good to see your freaking name. The ghetto, the ghetto, the ghetto, the ghetto. All right, anyway, Mercado Libre. Digital ads market share. It has a really good diversified revenue model. They're number 2 fintech monthly active users behind Nubank. But depending on the unit economics, this could be a good business segment to actually spin off to unlock cash to double down on their main segment. But I don't know if they'll do that or not. Yeah, but something's happening that Buffett sees that we don't, because they trimmed a lot of their Amazon shares. Amazon's like doing way too much. Like, you're not buying a bread and butter marketplace business anymore, I don't think. Yeah, too much debt. This is a really good name. Okay, let's look at their numbers. Financial statements. Show me the data. Show me the Carfax. Here we go. Balance sheet. How much debt they got on the balance sheet, though? Not a lot. Yeah, not a lot. Amounts payable. Revenue. Dang. Look at this revenue growth. That's huge. That's really good growth. To be a company this scaled and this long? Oh, wait, where's the cash? How much cash they have? Yeah, $2.6 billion of cash. Yeah. What are these short-term investments? Do we know what these are? What are they buying? Do they know what their short-term investments are? Who knows what their short-term investments are? Parker, what up, Top Dog Shred Lord? The only company to have 36 quarters of 30% plus revenue growth in the whole stock market, by the way. Is this Mercado Libre? Melly? Or a different one? Or are you talking about Amazon? Which one are you talking about, Parker? I like that stat. Wait, which one? I said two. Qual uno? Qual uno? Qual uno? Melly. Oh, that's crazy. This is crazy. Dang, 36. That's a crazy stat. 36 quarters of 30% plus revenue growth? Who's the CEO? He or she needs to be studied. They need to be studied. It's giving Frank Slootman aura. I know it's not Frank Slootman, but it's giving that kind of aura. And guys, if you know, you know. That guy's a dog. They just changed CEOs. They just changed CEOs from the founder to a new person. That's usually a good reason to re-rate the stock. Who's this person? As part of the planned leadership transition. Oh, okay. This guy, the guy's been in the mix. He's been president of the commerce division. And the guy's gonna focus on long-term strategy. This guy's probably tired. The new CEO, Ariel Cesarstein. I don't know how to pronounce that. 43-year-old Argentine. Has been with the company since 2017. Previously leading Mercado Envios and overseeing the marketplace. The founder led the business for 26 years and is an executive strategy focused on strategy, executive chairman on strategy, culture, and AI. In other words, this guy's rich and chilling. The guy's rich and chilling. What's the founder name? Dang. 10 billion. At that level, guys, a lot's got to convince you to go to work every day. It's simply the love for the game. It's simply the love for the game. And he owns a 7% stake in Mercado Libre. He owns 7% of a $100 billion business. Dang. This is crazy work. Hey, Chad, this is crazy work. He's been in Uruguay. Wait, let's see his house. Let's see his house. I'm very curious. How's he living? Buys property million. Let's see what kind of news they got. Let's see what he's doing with his wealth. Okay, he's buying teams. Campus gift. It's so cool to see what they're doing with their money. 7 million investment as he hosts Mealy. Oh, he invested in another company. More growth company? Welcome him with news and 75 million investment in the new logistics center. Okay. Okay, so he's doing that. What else is he doing? Invest in new Major League Rugby team in Miami. This guy's in Miami? I'm gonna try to network with him. I'm gonna send him an email. I'm sending him an email. I'm gonna introduce myself. I'm gonna tell him what I'm doing with the holding company and see if he wants to help support. Or I should tell him about Jack Capital. And he's a Stanford grad. I taught at Stanford. I told you guys I taught that GSP class at Stanford, right? It wasn't like a full class. I taught like a case study at the class. So I'm not like a teacher. But, wait. I'm adding this to my personal to-do list. This is going on the... Yep. We're reaching out to him. And what's the worst that you could say? No. So, shoot or shoot. Okay. So he's buying this rugby team, and then he made a gift. He donated 1.5 million to the Knight Center. And they don't talk about how much he's, what kind of crazy houses he's buying. This is good. He's a quiet billionaire. Usually these people like, usually these people brag about what they buy. Right? Usually these people brag about what they buy. Who's like another big person that bought something crazy? Something like this. Like if you go here, they're all over the place. There's a lot of these websites about all these CEOs that buy crazy cribs. Like this one here. The Google co-founder bought 2 homes in Miami for $173 million. Crazy, right? What house was this? Look at this crib. Look at this crib. Would y'all do this? Coconut Grove. I wonder what the house looks like, though. Wow. This is crazy. Anyway, I'd rather donate to charity. I'd rather save some children's lives instead of buying 2 Coconut Grove mansions. That's just me, though. That's just me, chat. That's just me. Anyway, this is a good name. Austin, are you pitching this? Austin, can you pitch this? Wait, do you guys know how to pitch? Did I tell you guys how to pitch? I know we have some new faces in here. But you know our chat capital, we have a pitch form, right? This is how we pitch. This is how everybody else pitch their stocks. But there's a form, and it's anonymous. You don't have to put your name if you don't want to. But this is how we pitch. You just literally put, it's very simple. It's not rocket science. You put the name, the ticker, the share price, 1-year performance, so we can see how over or under like ran up it is. And then this is the most important piece. Like I do this because it educates some of our younger audience around developing a value-oriented investor mindset. So you have to like articulate what the investment thesis is. Like why should we own this business? And then I want you to articulate what their competitive moat is or their strategy, right? Like we're not here to buy something based on what we saw on the chart. Like this questionnaire takes 5 minutes, but it challenges you to think about the operations and value-oriented nature of a business, of a stock. And then I want you to understand the risk as well with this business. Like what's the number 1 risk? Could it be a recession in Latin America? Could it be over-levered, but it's not? Could it be eBay entering Latin America? Could it be Nubank raising $1 trillion to take them over? I don't know, something like that. And then the hold period, right? Like a good example here is oftentimes the memory plays, which everyone is obsessed about. I wouldn't hold those longer than 6 months. Those you got to be in and out, right? But Coca-Cola, Clorox, I'm gonna hold these things forever. And then conviction level. 1 is kind of like I saw this on a billboard and I thought it's a good company. 2, it's good conviction, but I'm not ready to buy yet. I want to do a little bit more work. And then 3 is like this is a name we gotta buy. And everything that's a 3, we included into the docket and the roster to pitch for Chat Capital. So anybody can pitch. There is no, you don't need to donate. You don't need to be a pro. Anybody can pitch. Anybody can pitch. All right, so here's the form if you guys need it. Good night, Chris. Thanks for rocking with us. Appreciate you, Top Dog Shredlord. Appreciate you, Christopher. All right, back to this. What was Sat's conviction thesis or conviction level? Let's see. I think people put Sats before we actually had the form. Was Sats? Sats was Boogie's idea, right? Some of our OGs that were here in our early streams. This was Boogie's pitch, right? Yeah, Boogie pitched it, I think. And Yeah, Echo Star. This was Boogie's idea. He pitched it, and it actually was a 75% pass. Boogie lost on his first pitch, and he's also our largest LP, and he's been so quiet he hasn't pitched another name yet. That's how bad y'all made him feel. Y'all cold. Y'all cold. I like Mercado Libre, though. I'm just unsure about the new CEO. That's the only thing that I'm worried about for this business is a new CEO. I mean, he hasn't been with the company since day one. He's been with the company since 2017. So he has an operating history we can underwrite, but unsure. The other thing too is how much more does this company have? Like what's the TAM expansion thesis? Like this business benefited from a really good run up of digital penetration in Latin America. Like that is part of the thesis from my quick glance. You know what I mean? That's what you guys got to understand. When the business was started, people didn't have, like a lot of folks didn't have internet, right? Like back in 08, 09, private equity firms were buying telecom towers. And they were buying MNOs in Latin America because there was a huge catalyst of like digital penetration. They didn't have a lot of bank accounts. So a lot of these fintechs took off. That's why you have the new banks of the world. Now, a lot of folks have phones. A lot of folks have internet. It's not a third world country. These are like thriving, huge economies with like a lot of middle income and wealthy people, right? The question now is how much more adoption onto the marketplace. Like I get it, objects in motion, but it's still a business with enough customers. And if this company already has 100% penetration of everyone in Latin America, they're huge. How much more are they going to grow? Like, does it now become less of a volume play of getting folks onto the platform, or does it become a pricing play to where now they have to like increase their transaction prices for the marketplace, and that creates friction, you know? So, hey, CJ, I appreciate you. Thank you much for rocking with the stream. Hope you have a fantastic night. God bless you, bro. And hope to see you again. Thanks for the good ideas and congrats on your first pitch being a W for Jack Apple. If this thing goes to 0, we are literally putting that on you. Oh, they have low penetration with Mercado Pago? Is that their payments platform? Why can't Melly become WeChat for Latin America? They could. They have enough cash to do that. They have enough cash to like buy and acquire platforms like WeChat. Or build it themselves. They could. They can honestly do anything now. They can honestly do anything now. Was concerned because it's Brazilian based? Oh wait, Mexico and Brazil are still underbanked? Oh, I didn't know that. Brazil feels very wealthy. At least like the places that I know, like Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo. You know what I'm saying, chat? Oh, Mercado Pago is the PayPal and Apple Pay? I never knew that. Mercado Pago. Did they acquire a business like this, or it's always been around there? It's always been there. Securities distributor. They're trying to get into freaking. This is probably a really good case study to read. If you guys want to build something, I think people should watch this. Wendy's. James, you've been buying Wendy's every week. I noticed that. You've been buying it like every it's 10D time. Whoa. Whoa. What is happening here? Anyway, Austin, Austin, if you're still in the chat, can you pitch Mercado Libre, please? If anybody wants to build something, you guys should watch this. I'll put this in Discord. You guys should watch this link about Mercado Libre. I'll put this. Then we got a lot of links. Y'all got a lot to focus on in Discord. Class is really in session. Okay, how to build Mercado Libre. I gotta add the date. 2/19. Businesses and links. Dang, this is a dope stream. We gave you guys a lot of stuff. All these businesses for people, and then the Mercado Libre stuff. The links and books only. That's good. We should make one for folks that are like hyper focused on the educational side. So definitely someone look into that. Okay, wait. This is, and this is not that big to Rourke Capital should buy this. Like Rourke Capital should buy this company. They definitely should buy this company. All right. Nelson Peltz looking into buying Wendy's again. Again. Really? This is an odd story, though. This is a very odd story. What's happened? I don't know what's happened. I like Wendy's. Like, I like Wendy's. Value stock that had a huge rally today. It's that bad? But McDonald's said that their retail performance, oh, your average entry point is 680? How? Oh, I guess like some of this. When did it even reach that low, James? You must have gotten in very recently. Or you've been buying in oh yeah, you must have gotten in like very recently then. XD League, you got a lot of perspective too. You sound like a hedge fund bro too. Put your some ideas. What are some of your ideas? Parker says it's crazy though, the flywheel effect, because they use that data that you can transform their credit in their insurance business and the loan segment. Yeah, the synergies are insane. You have network effects and synergies across your other businesses. ASTS. Dave's discipline needs to make a comeback at Wendy's. Yeah. Sometimes charts and books don't matter. James, bro, relax. James, you know we're trying to educate people. You know, dog, we can't make crazy plays like you, man. You have instinct. You have pattern recognition. Some of us need proper education in this. Wait, don't we have ASTS? That sounds very familiar. Don't we have that in our... Oh, yeah, we do. Here it is. I was about to say, like, we definitely looked at that before. Jackson didn't like it, though. I think Jackson or Garrett didn't like it. I think because of the cash flow number. Aren't they burning a lot? Okay, so Wendy's. I'm adding Wendy's. We're adding this to our watch list. And then ASTS. Pre-revenue company. Oh yeah, that's what we looked at it. We looked at their thing and we saw that they weren't generating any revenue. And me as a private equity guy freaked out. I was like, oh my God, what the heck? You know what I'm saying, chat? I freaked out. I was like, what is this? There's no revenue. I was like, chat, there's no revenue. I was like, what do I do? You guys want to hear one of Kayvon's new songs? I'll show you one of Kayvon's new songs. W. Kayvon, one of our OG subscribers. Do you know Kayvon was my first or second YouTube subscriber? Isn't it wild? And now we're out here growing. I'm so proud of us. I promise, guys, once I'm done with closing this deal, I'm gonna put some more long forms out. We just signed a good brand deal with a cool fintech company yesterday, and they're giving us the budget to do like a nice high production video. It's gonna be IRL. So I know you guys are waiting on a new vid on the main channel. That's coming. That's coming. But the second channel, Kenny Finance Live, that has clips from the live streams. If anyone ever misses it, I started that channel like 2 weeks ago, so it's very small. But the main channel, Big Dog Vids, are coming back soon. I just got to close this deal. So I got to feed my family, yo. I got to feed my family and close this deal. YouTube's great, but it does not feed my family. Shake Shack should buy them out and convert all the Wendy's shares into Shake Shacks. How's Shake Shack stock doing? And Leak, what's the timeline on revenue potential? Shake Shack is also trying to figure this stuff out, you know? In a nutshell, a shark with 25% ownership, who is former board chair, said, "Fix it, or it will be very undervalued." It can be saved, turned into a $5 to $10 billion market cap. It makes sense though. And there's a lot of logical. There's a lot of logical buyers that will want to own this. Did it quick. It's done though. What's done, Austin? I love Shake Shack, like personally, as a business, not as a business, but as a food. This is like, I don't know if you guys know this, but at KKR, their New York office is in Hudson Yards, the big mall in New York. So every Friday. Oh, you did the pitch. Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh, nice. The pitches are for Friday though, so come back Friday or tomorrow, and we'll look at it. I just want to get a little preview of what you said. Oh wait, here. It goes here. Like it automatically flows into this. Hey, nice. Nice. Okay. Forever. I love that. I love that. Okay. It's officially submitted. We'll put this, and then I don't know if you guys know what the pitches look like, but I take all the data and I put it into a presentation for us, like this. I put it into this. So like when we do our pitches, so when we do it, it looks like this. No, you don't need to write more. Usually I take our pitches and I just beef it up. And they look like this. So that was like, these are the first ever pitches to Check Capital. You can just resubmit it and add it again, and then you can make it nice. But this is what it looks like. So we go through, we look at it. I want on the Kenny Finance Live channel, the stock pitches that we did last Friday are on the Kenny Finance Live channel. And you can watch how we did it for those. But it's like we give like 1 or 2 minutes each. We hear the thesis, and this is all from what you guys wrote, just cleaned up. And we talk about the price target, and then you guys vote. And just like we did for the Texas Pacific Land, that's the same voting process. And then we just go one by one on the pitches. And if we vote buy, then it's buy. And if it's pass, we keep it moving. But this is what they pitched last week. You guys pitched Intel. This was a good thesis. Global Defense, that one. Boeing, that was a good one, but it didn't pass. BWX, I love this one. This one was a naval nuclear reactor manufacturing business. That literally sounds like something in a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 like campaign. Go secure the naval nuclear reactor manufacturing facility. Do it for Ghost. And then Equinix. I don't know what's happening in Equinix. It's a good business, but we bought it. Keep in mind, this is also a learning lesson for chat. Look at where we bought it. We bought it at a crazy run up. Like we bought it at a crazy run up. I think James told us not to, given the run up. So That's why we gotta be careful around, like, the names sometimes look good, but the entry points might not be as attractive. So for Friday, tomorrow, I'm gonna have a slide on Mercado Libre based on the data information that you put out into the chat, Austin, or into the submission. So, and everybody can pitch. Everybody can pitch. And you guys got to come tomorrow to see how we vote. It is a real estate play. I call it the Airbnbs of data centers. It's the Airbnbs of data centers, chat. Okay, wait. So story time. I literally loved. Bro got 67 subscribers on Can You Finance Live? Yeah. Funny enough, it took me so long to get 67 subscribers on the main channel. I think it took me like a month or something to get 67 subscribers. But it's a good clip platform just in case people want to see the stuff they missed. But story time on Shake Shack. I used to literally every single Friday, because every Friday I had to like work late at KKR. That was always on a deal, and it was always running hard. And every Friday I would go down and I would buy me 2 Shack burgers, fries, and a cookies and cream milkshake. I wasn't chubby, but I ate like it. But I had that like almost religiously it was like my Friday routine. Like Friday nights to go to Shake Shack after work. And then I would take it back up to my desk and I would smash on that. WKKR and Blackstone. I love those are the coolest jobs ever. I love them. But I don't know, maybe I'll get a Shack burger tomorrow. Nah, Nimrose wouldn't be proud. Nimrose would not be proud. Nimrose is our stream's dietitian. He keeps us accountable and locked in and healthy. You know? Okay, so Mercado Libre, he's pitching that. Garrett, you're pitching Corning, right? I think Garrett's pitching Corning. Leak, you just gave a name, didn't you? Didn't you give us a name? Oh, ASTS. Hey man, we can look back at it if you want. I'm telling you now, if you pitch it though, there's some people that definitely don't like that pre-revenue number. There's some people that definitely don't like the pre-revenue number. Well, Gary, you're waiting on your dashboard to be done, right? Didn't you say that? Like I remember you saying something about like you're waiting on your dashboard to be complete. So I'm just anxiously waiting for your dashboard to be complete because you're gonna find some names. And guys, if you don't know what Garrett's up to, Garrett is literally going through thousands of businesses and creating like an amazing quantitative proprietary like data set on businesses. It's not for me, it's not for Chad, it's literally for him. So you can at least give us access. You know? Chad, I got a question. Anybody know about business credit cards? Who knows about business credit cards? Do we have any credit card gurus in here? I meant to do this earlier on stream, but I totally forgot. But now I'm remembering. Also, wait, Parker. I like your commentary on theses, dude. You got some investment ideas for Chad Capital? You guys got to stop gatekeeping. The fact that you all have been in these names for a very long time and just now giving it to Chad Capital. It's kind of cruel, guys. That's kind of cruel. All right? Spill the deets. Stop gatekeeping, y'all. Okay, so I just got pre-approved for an Amex Business Platinum, and they're giving me a $300,000 sign up, not 300,000 point sign up bonus. Is that good? Okay, let's talk credit card points. And also, this is kind of like useful for you guys to know, whoever's trying to like buy a business, that like one, the tax benefits of owning a company, crazy good. But also, like, you have a lot of expenses when you own a business. And you can use your credit card for some of them. That makes sense. Granted, there's fees and a lot of stuff. So, I'm trying to figure out now, because, like, we're going to close in a handful of days. And I'm going to have to start paying all of our subscriptions, payroll, rent, subcontractors, all this stuff. Some through ASH. But I need to also, like, find the best credit card for the business. So who's got the plug? Boogie gave me a lot of good ideas. Boogie told me that I should do Amex Platinum. But I'm open to different views. The only reason why I'm like kind of unsure is because there's this one now. Venture X business card. Right? Wait, Leak, I gotta spend $20,000 in 3 months to get the sign-up bonus? That's a lot. That's a lot. That's crazy. I could theoretically just eat the cost and just like pay payroll and subcontractors via credit card and pay like that 3% fee just for like 3 months just to get the bonus and then pivot it back to ACH, you know? But this is really good. Ooh! Wait, Jay, that's such a cheat code. Send your mom $30K on PayPal and have her send it back. Yeah. That's genius. My mom watches the VODs too, by the way. Mama, I'm gonna send you 30 grand on PayPal for this Amex Business Platinum. I'm gonna need you to send that right back. Right back, Mom. I'm so serious. Right back. James, you know what's so funny? It's funny that you say that. I don't know if you remember this. My mom literally texted me. She says, "Why is there a picture of you at the club swinging in a bird cage?" James, my mom literally texted me, "Why is there a picture of you at the club swinging in a bird cage?" I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Psych, just kidding. Someone in chat said that." Hey, Mama Finance is watching these. She's learning just like y'all learning. Now whenever she calls me, she ends our phone calls with W's in the chat. Isn't that cute? That's crazy work. My mama's out here reading the chat, literally. So y'all gotta be careful what y'all saying here. Don't be saying nothing too out of pocket. Just kidding. She's got the most vulgar mouth. Like, she be saying some even crazier stuff. So if I'm worried about me getting canceled, is it gonna be because of what my mama say, not what y'all say? She's the one that concerns me the most. Anyway, I like that strategy. I think I actually might do that. Just send it to 30,000 on Cash App, or not Cash App, PayPal. Credit card churning. You can buy Staples gift cards at no fees to hit sign-up bonus. Not for people spending 20K in 3 months. Yeah, probably not that. But I like this because the annual fee is only $400. Everything that you spend, you get 2x. Good sign-up bonus. It's half of what Amex is. And then you get 10x miles. Didn't it say 10x miles somewhere? It said 10x miles on travel. Right? Yeah, earn 10x on hotels and rental cars. And 5x on flights. So there's that one. This is the source that I like to use. I like to use this source. The Points Guy. Oh wait, this is sponsored. These are sponsored links. We don't want that. Let's do. And they kept saying this is the best. Wait, someone got a truck? A Chevy truck by hacking the reward system? Oh, they suck now? Wait, what's the best source? What's the best source, y'all? Reddit? What should I use? Guy gets truck from rewards. Who, this guy? After entering giveaways since 2019? This guy? Who? Oh, guy gets a Chevy truck. Chevy rewards. Oh. This? Oh my goodness, okay. Cadillac Escalade owner allegedly paid off loan using GM rewards loophole. He redeemed, ooh. They probably shut this rewards program down, right? I'm trying to get me a Cadillac. What was the loophole? Now closed loophole, allowing users to generate massive point balances and apply them directly to GM Finance auto loans. You can put a down payment on a vehicle with a credit card too? Ooh. Ooh. Offered promotional points, typically 13 to 16,000 per account, for completing minor tasks like watching videos. The critical flaw emerged when users discovered the per instant unrestricted point transfer between accounts. This enabled individuals to create multiple accounts, farm the free points, and consolidate them into a single account with a GM financial loan attached. One owner, whose story went viral, allegedly amassed 6 million points. The owner of the paid-off Cadillac Escalade gamed the system. He followed the rules as they were written. This is crazy. Someone please find me another loophole like this. This is crazy. That's a nice truck, too. That's a nice Escalade. Dang. Dang, that's crazy. That's funny. That's funny. This is a good segment. I'm gonna record a clip off stream. This is a good segment. I'm gonna make a clip about this. This guy, man. What's up, YouTube? This guy found himself a free Cadillac Escalade V. I know exactly what the algorithm wants. They want content like this. We're gonna give it to them. Okay, wait. So you told me, Leak, I should probably go to Reddit? But I'm not trying to churn credit cards. I literally just want like a good one that I could like add some key employees as authorized users to just like pay for our stuff, you know? Reddit best business credit cards. Okay. Oh, wait. I should do it based on industry. Business credit card. Let's see what they say. Let's see what they say about this. BBP. What's a BBP? Given that you already have a personal platinum, you're going for the MR points. What is BBP? Oh, Amex Blue Biz Preferred. Oh. And that's just 2x on anything? Business Gold may get you cents for the Forex points. Advertisements. Gas stations. The BBB Plus will be a good candidate for all non-category spend. You can't go wrong with BBP. No annual fee with 2x MR points for the first 50K calendar per year. And a great deal for 50K non-category business expenses. Interesting. Because the business has like the same kind of like setup as a architecture firm, a little bit. Amex BBP. Yeah, Shred Lord's going to sleep. Hey, Shred Lord's going to sleep, y'all. The Shred Lord is going to sleep, man. This is good though. Like no annual fee. Do I get points? Oh, yeah, I get points, right? And you get 50,000 per calendar year. Okay. Is it only 2K for the first year or every year? And how does it work? Could I theoretically have I'm so confused. Could I? Because the MX Platinum has some benefits. Could I use like the MX Platinum for certain expenses and then the MX Blue Business Plus for certain expenses to just maximize category spend on the MX Platinum? That works, like travel, etc. But then everything else blue, but then they all pool on the same thing. Oh, that's good goop. Hey, chat, that's good goop. I'm cracking the system here. Oh, nice. Welcome to the credit card game. But you're gonna spend so much time thinking which card to use. No. Here's the thing though. I'm just gonna add on this as an authorized user, the employees that have authorized spend to like get the coffees, get the subscriptions, pay for the printer and the paper, little things like that. But then like the big spend, that's what I focus on. So if like I'm traveling anywhere, we're doing like big spend like that, that's just like my decision making. Everything else I let the team focus on, right? Here's another question. This is like level 2. Is there a way to pay for payroll in subcontractors using Amex? Someone told me they don't like it though, right? Didn't someone tell me they don't like it? Oh, Amex allows for you to have 5 total business cards? Nice. BBP for all employees, and you get your own platinum card. Points roll up to the platinum card. I like that. I didn't think about this. It's a 0 annual fee. But seriously, the next question though, guys, is like now, and I'm not sponsored by any of these. I'm not recommending any of these. I'm just actually trying to figure it out. So Amex, if you want to sponsor me, you know where to email me. Sure. You know? But guys, how do I pay for like payroll? People told me that that's dangerous and I shouldn't do that on credit card, but I'm like, I kind of want the points since that's our largest expense item. Amex fees are higher than Visa. Subcontractors want hard cash from my market. Yeah, that makes sense. But do they notice a difference though? Like, do they notice a difference? Like, where do they see the difference? I know they can't like here's where I was curious because there's this that I was looking up all day today. Amex AP1. It's like their accounts payable solution. That's if I pay them with a credit card and they accept it via credit card. I think this is a different solution. I think this is a different solution that allows for them, like I can pay them via credit card and they get paid just in regular cash. I think. You know? I have to eat the 3% Amex fee. Right? Gemini, I need your help. How does this Amex 1 AP solution work? Oh, their taxes as well? They want hard cash? I didn't think about that. That's a good idea. I'm not about to be sitting here writing checks all day and day. They're gonna get this stuff. Direct deposit. You talking like actual real physical cash? Oh, you did? Oh, you redid the pitch tomorrow? Oh, you redid the pitch? Oh, sweet. Thank you, Austin. I appreciate you, bro. Oh. Bro, I ain't about to be paying them in like hardcore physical cash. They out there, they ain't mine. And it's in Miami too. I bet you a lot of them subs want to get paid. Rich Topic, is that true? Rich Topic is a sub. Okay, how does this Amex One AP solution work? Usually, vendors don't like to be paid via Amex because of the processing fee. Especially in Miami. Especially processing fee. Because it's so expensive. Does this reduce some of the expense barrier for suppliers or for people we pay? Walk me through a tangible example. Okay. Amex 1P is designed to bypass that specific friction by turning your Amex credit line into a versatile payment hub. They help vendors with the Amex phobia in that it doesn't force every payment to be a credit card transaction. It allows for you to use ACH and check. For vendors who refuse cards, you can still pay them via ACH or physical card through one platform. You get the automation and they get the cash-like payment they prefer without the merchant fee. It's usually check though. For those who do accept cards, you can issue a unique 16-digit virtual card with a set limit and expiration. This is a more secure than a physical card and often easier for their accounting teams to reconcile. If you pay via ACH, you're often using your Amex credit line to fund it, meaning you keep cash in your bank account longer when the vendor gets paid immediately. Just link the card to PayPal. Link the card to PayPal and make PayPal payments to them. And they get paid immediately. Oh, pay the employees via PayPal. Points on your card. But they receive cash immediately, right? Is there limits? Okay. You're doing a business in a $50,000 remodel. They accept cards. It's instant secure and you earn rewards. They refuse. They receive a full $35,000 without fees. Landscaping. Monthly processing access fees. I gotta look into that. Edit. Pay employees through PayPal with credit card. Estás aquí. I'm new to Amex and just had a question regarding using PayPal. Link to my Amex. My supplier accepts PayPal. When paying for business expenses, do you guys recommend using PayPal to receive MR points on payments? I understand there's no transaction fee when sending it through fans and family. Would I still get points? Cash App? You don't get points for friends and family? It's not an eligible transaction since it's peer-to-peer transfer. You have to do goods and services, which do incur a fee. Okay. Who's cracked the system? Oh, debit card. No, we want the credit card. Estás aquí. That pays bonuses out to people monthly in a range of $6K a month. I am paying through direct transfers from my bank. I love to pay out via credit card to pay points, but it seemed like the credit card transaction fees are super high and sort of make it worthless. There's no free lunch, and Amex won't give you that card. You can't escape the fees if you want points. Someone on one side is gonna have to pay. Oh, here we go. You can link Amex to Venmo and send payments to Venmo accounts, but you don't get any credit card points because Amex is not earning any discount revenue on each transaction. Huh. As an employee, I would refuse to receive payroll other than bank account. 3% on Venmo. So I guess I could do it via PayPal. I just have to pay 3%. You know? They cut the party a check for you. Plastic. It comes at a price though. Dang. All right. I guess I can't finesse it. I gotta make. I gotta do it. I gotta do it the right way. You know, it'd be cool though. Amex will only give you point if you use their network. If you use their network, you pay the fees. Dang. Cards are best for travel, recurring tech costs, suppliers, other subscriptions, maybe like QuickBooks. Credit card isn't good for paying labor. Yeah, I don't think it's a sustainable smart play, Garrett. I think you're right, dude. From what I'm hearing from Rich Topic, from like how he runs, I think Rich Topic will be annoyed. I would just use QuickBooks and cut checks. I don't want to be physically writing checks though. I want to make sure that it's just like automated, you know? It's got to be automated. Like sitting there writing physical checks, it's like, that's what the business does right now, bro. Like, what the heck? Like, they're paying rent. What, a check? Never heard of Built? You never heard of Built? For non-built properties. Here we go. Nice. Bill Pay is Built's feature for paying housing-related charges outside of Built's property network. Can pay rent via online payment portal, Venmo, or check. Bill Pay for home is how you pay rent and mortgage. If you pay and I'm not asking how you did it, yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Do I get rewards for Bill Pay? Do I get rewards for Bill Pay? Yes, you can earn Built points on rent and mortgage payments using Bill Pay, often without transaction fees. Through the Built app, you can pay via VCH, check, or wire, allowing you to earn up to 1.25 points on rent or earn Built cash back to unlock point on housing payments with no fee. Okay. Because I'm trying to unlock marginally how to earn points on every single dollar of spend. Every single dollar spent should have some type of points and benefit. Because if we got to pay it anyway, we got to crush. And also, W to my Florida network. I don't know if you guys are watching, but Nana, Big C. Thank you guys for the real estate plug. They own some nice properties in Miami, and they have a commercial building that has office space, and they're gonna potentially let me move the business to their office space. So it pays to have a great network, guys. Low key, it pays to have a good network, and to be nice to people. Treat everybody like fam, man. Treat everybody like fam. Y'all about to see me, and it's crazy that we're doing this all live as well. Y'all about to see me run this business up and 10x it in like 2 years. It's about to be crazy. And I'm about to switch up. Just kidding. The cool thing about me, when I get really, really, really rich, I'm not gonna switch up. I'm gonna be just as goofy, intellectually curious, and addicted to investing. All the money I make is literally just gonna be like in the hold co playing in the public markets and buying more businesses. I told you guys what I'm doing with all my money, right? Like when I get really rich, I do this almost every other stream. Wink, wink, Richard. I'm about to be going traveling to some remote island in Bali, and I'm about to be sitting here hunting, cooking food, but yet You would have never known that I had a $1 billion holding company, just compounding. I'm about to be sitting here like this, having a bunch of fun, being outdoors. So that's what y'all about to see me doing. Okay. So, Leak, I think the strategy is Amex Platinum plus Amex Business Plus. And you think that's a lot better than this? I think so. Like this Venture X business? Like this Venture X business just seemed easier. But I don't think their points are as valuable. But then there's also this one. Right? Or Chase. Oh, sick. Chase is done. Exit that screen. Wait, actually, why? Why? Spill the deets. Wait, Garrett, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Chase points are useless now? Why? Why? It says it's even more rewarding now. Garrett, I might actually take you up on that offer, bro. Because I want to, like, definitely on the content side. I definitely want to, like, while I'm down there, like, for the times when I fly in to be with the business, get a bunch of content in. So if there's, like, really cool businesses that we can, you know, interview for YouTube video and stuff like that, I'd love to, like, find some cool businesses or, like, there's cool spots or cool segments to stream. You probably know best on that. As well as, like, just growing the business down there, man. Dale. You see, bro, 8 points on travel? 8 points on travel? 5x total points? But apparently they're useless now. Bro, this stuff, whoa, hold on. These are good value right here. These are really good value. What are you talking about, bro? I use these. I have a personal reserve. And I have not enabled any of these. I gotta lock in. I wonder what changed. I didn't know that. You know your personal reserve points got devalued? No one told me. My credit card guy, Boogie, he didn't tell me. Boogie's my credit card plug. Well, Boogie also he also upgraded to a bigger card. He got a nice card. He didn't tell me. So he wasn't impacted by this devaluation. The 1.5 redemption. Oh, okay, yeah. Wait. I did book a hotel for a wedding in Barcelona, and I did see the 1.5 redemption thing. So I think yeah. That's going away. That gave me a lot of, like, hope. So if that's going away, that's a tough setup then. If that's going away, that's tough. So future points are worthless. You see how we're building a DCF on the points? Chat, we're building a DCF on the points. You know? We're building a DCF on the points. Okay, so, all right, it's worthless then. See ya. So the point valuation, so the most valuable points then are Amex points. It's like the new LA. Lots of good content, hence why so many creators move down there. Hey, but I'm not one of those, you know, I'm not one of them fast money creators. Miami also has a lot of freaking crypto scammers, like the feet pick people. Wall Street of the South. I heard that. Literally everybody's told me Wall Street of the South. Everyone's told me that. Literally everyone's told me that. Miami is the second Wall Street? Yeah, that's facts. That's facts, chat. Miami is the second Wall Street. All right, we got to figure this out. I'm going to lock in. I'm going to build me a whole model of just like where my expected spend is. And based on that, where gets me the most valuable points. It all comes down to a dollar value. And I got to just update that model to reflect the best and latest valuation. You feel me, chat? You feel me? But today was a W. Today was a W day, chat. Today was a W day, chat. On and off stream. I'm about to have health insurance. It's the little wins, bro. It's the little wins for me, man. I'm slowly getting back. I'm slowly getting back to having my vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's like that beautiful season in the entrepreneurial journey where you leave comfort, you build. There's no results. There's no results, but a little bit of momentum, a little bit of momentum, and you slowly start to regain that aura. You know what I mean? That's why it's so important to stick through the process. It took me like almost one full year to find this acquisition, and it took me 7-8 months of negotiations to get it to almost closing. And then on YouTube, I'm only one and a half years old on YouTube, y'all. It took me like 2 months to get 67 subs. Now our second channel already has 67 subs, you know? So everything's looking up, y'all. That's why I ask you guys every day, how's your day out of 5? And I hope everybody has a 5. Because it's the daily deposits that matter, chat. Anyway, hope everybody enjoys the businesses we found. Here they are. All these businesses we found for you guys. There you go. It's now in the Discord. Have fun. Enjoy it. Go get it. But that's how we're rocking, y'all. I'm gonna check some of these messages. But I appreciate everybody's input. I appreciate everybody's support. We are officially 50 straight days into streaming. Isn't that sick? 50 straight days into streaming. It's so fun. And we're just building in public, learning in public. And I'm having a lot of freaking fun. Hope you are. So tomorrow's stream, it might actually be IRL. I can't promise, but it might be IRL. Eric's coming down and we might do something fun on stream. But wait, we actually have to pitch. So I got to figure out how we're going to do that. I might have to figure out how to do the pitch and then switch to IRL on the phone and have Eric hold the camera or something. So we're going to figure that out. But Trailers, this is what it's about. Showing up every single day. Stacking wins. No matter how small, no matter how large. Focusing on daily deposits. Keeping an attitude of positivity while you're remaining consistent. And never giving up. So I'm very proud of this day 50. I could have easily given up on day 1, day 2, day 3, day 10, day 20, day 30, day 40. But I said no. I want to show up for you guys, whether I'm tired or whether I'm on no sleep. I just want to put on a good show so that hopefully you leave the stream with learning something. Smart money move. So I had a freaking blast. Hope you did too. Make sure you guys, as always, take care of yourselves mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, socially. Take care of your people. And peace and love, chat. All right? And with that, I'm going to show you guys my new ending scene. Bye-bye, chat.